spraying. We're back again with another stream, yeah. And by the way, wait, I'm just sorting out the tweet. I'm tweeting it out. By the way, 11 people inside. So the tweet that I'm just putting out now, there should be at least 11 retweets in it. Cause there ain't no way there's 11 people inside, but there's not 11 retweets when I post something in it. And for all the man there that got excuse, I don't know, I don't know where your Twitter is. Oh, I don't know where your Twitter is. You know what I mean? There. So obviously, make sure you're doing the Lord's work and helping me continue to grow. You get it? Obviously, we on 4.059K. Want to get to 4.1K right away. You know them way there. You know them way there. Like and subscribe. Hey, big up fams on TV, man. Got Just D here as well. Make sure you're subscribing over them sides. It's in the title. It's in the title,
yeah.
blood.
I know the pattern by now.
I true though, man. How you say come on your irons, but you don't say happy birthday? I hear it.
Wow, happy birthday, my broski.
Hear it. Yeah, come on. One day closer to the Greys, man. You get it. Big up Helsinki. 1020.
One day closer to success.
Hey. Most high willing. You get it. Most high willing, man. Big up Hooks. Happy birthday, mate. Big up, man. I big up Kizzy. Hey, big up the man them, you know, say we live happy Earth Day, doggy. Yeah. More blessings, more bands, more subs, more punny. You get me? Drift in the name of vibes. Yeah. What is on me calls them out. Yeah. Big up Kizzy, though. Big up Kizzy, though. I hear it. But not a member of my birthday. Crazy. No bad, just my birthday. I hear it. Raw Dean, yeah. Hammers, yeah. I hear it. Yo, wishing on a star. do. Big up Jaheim Headley. I tell you what, yeah, West Ham ain't doing shit to Arsenal, bro. Anyone that's here, yeah, that's thinking, yeah, that Arsenal are losing or drawing, yeah, down lost your mind. You get it? Happy birthday, brother. You know them ways there, man. Make sure you're hitting the like buttons, man. This is the one day we have to hit the likes, man. Hey, big up Keith Shepherd. Big up Hawks. Birthday greetings. Big up my bro. Hey, big up Basil Hawks. UNT are man them for being awake at this time after trenched Hawks. Salute to you.
Come on.
Yeah, man. Just because, get it, bro. I can't lie. I'm a bit mashed, but just because, like, you get it. Man was up at what 2:30. Actually, tell you that I didn't actually go to bed till like 3:30. So, but I didn't go sleep right away. So, but you get it. The content can't stop, man. Cause if the content stop, yeah, the people drop. You know what I mean? No, we don't climb, man, and we got to climb. We got big goals this year. Big up Bazza, happy birthday, brother. Big up Uzo, happy birthday. Send the link. I just did and drawing all day long. Hey, Helsinki, I think you need to worry about Man City, blood. You don't need to worry about Arsenal, bro. I'll tell you that for free. Cause you got a bigger problem. You get it? And big up Kizzy. A new challenger has appeared. Yeah, we got a new member in that building. Yeah, that's right, man. Kizzy got a badge. Be like Kizzy. Grab yourself a badge in it. So look, can't lie, yeah, I'm tired, man. So obviously people know my thoughts on this game, innit? Because I've been saying it for time. Like, we're just absolutely gonna punch up West Ham. I think it's gonna be very dark for West Ham. Very, very dark for West Ham. What are you saying about it, though? I don't know why you
would do that.
I know you got a little soft spot for West Ham as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I feel like you see this little tricky run of Liverpool that they got. Yeah, this is what we've been waiting for, but what we kind of banked on beforehand. You get me? That we kind of banked on it, and this is what we were always doing. Like all season, we've been drumming on about who we had at the beginning of the season, and every single game away from home, like Villa, Man City, Chelsea, Newcastle. We had everyone away from home in a space of about 6 weeks. We've been banging, and even Tottenham, and we've been banging on about it. And I feel like now This is probably coming round to potentially balance itself out. Because Liverpool now, they've got Aston Villa away, they've got Man City away, they've got all of these away games. They had Nottingham Forest, they got Tottenham as well. They got all these games now that it's like, yeah, I still expect Liverpool to still win a few of these games, but it's a little bit evening itself out a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, 2-5 man.
That's your lingo, isn't it? 2-1 match. I hear it,
Ain't my lingo, fam. It's lingo with us nearby.
Yeah, they've yeah, like Liverpool have they're walking on a tightrope. They are walking on a tightrope. But obviously, all the grief that I give Liverpool about them dropping points and that, like we need to make it happen, innit? Like we can't, that man can't drop points and then we not capitalize in it, because then
precisely.
don't make
But
no
they got
sense.
City. They got City on Sunday as well, which again, City. That's another game that they don't really want right now. Do you know what I'm saying? Especially City got knocked out by Real Madrid. They're going to be looking to bounce back. They get a few of their players back. Pick up his birthday. I feel like it's not a game that they're going to want to be playing right now, and they could easily drop points there and at Newcastle.
Yeah.
So
very easy.
I mean, it's like it's got the swing and the fixture swing. It's almost starting to balance itself out a little bit. Like regardless of whether people believe in it or not, it's balancing itself out bit by bit, which is like what we were screaming before. I think the game at Anfield when we played them is going to be such a major game now.
Very crucial game.
Yeah, I feel like it's majorly in Liverpool's favour because they still got us at Anfield, and they still got their full team. They don't have hardly any injuries, bro. Like they got squad depth, they got it all. Like, I know their team is not complete, but they just don't. Like, I know that Liverpool fans will tell you they have got injuries and stuff like that, but they just don't. For us, it just doesn't seem like they have. I don't know. They always say Konate was out, and then Trent was out for a little bit, and Alisson's been out and stuff like that. But to me, it just feels like they've just not had any injuries. It's just how it feels.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
But I think that's because we've had Saka injured. I think that's why. Like we've had our like.
Yeah, Ben White injured with Odegaard for a long period. We've got Jesus out for the season. We've got Havertz out for the season. We've got what's his name? Tomiyasu's out for the season.
Yeah, but he's always out. He don't count. He's always out.
No, I know, but like when you have Tomiyasu out and Ben White out for a long period, it really Timber got injured. Timber's playing every game. Timber's just come back from injury.
Yeah. It
just feels double the workload. You know what I'm saying?
It's actually crazy when you think about it that this is Timber's first season.
This is Timber's first season, bro.
Yeah, it's actually his first season, and like he came.
We're lucky. We're not going to say lucky, but Ethan and Miles Lewis-Skelly have kind of saved us like 200 mil.
Yeah,
150 million, man. Really, we're quite lucky that they've hit the ground running, and like, even though we want to win it this season, this actually bodes really well for next season, really and truly, because that they've come into the fore, and it's like we can get rid of Lokonga and Tavares and Tierney and all them guys off the books, and now replace them with the Lewis-Skellys and the Maneris and stuff like that. But obviously, everyone wants to win this season. You know what I'm saying? So
just on that, I think we're gonna have a big summer, because apparently it's gonna be announced in a few weeks. But apparently we've got our new sporting director, and it's the brother that I wanted in it, the brother from Real Sociedad, in it, Roberto. That's what people are saying online, in it. Like, neither here nor there, in it. But so that will mean, well, in my opinion, I believe he's bringing Zubimendi with him, in it. I think the fact that we're getting the
I feel like that deal is definitely in the works, or it's a big part of what our plans are. Do you know what I'm saying? I do believe that, but I think I don't want Zubimendi. I don't want Zubimendi to come on Partey to leave. Like, that's just like for like to me.
Yeah. It's like for me as well. So if Partey does end up leaving, I want us to bring in. It has to be Zubimendi and someone else. Like, it can't just be Partey.
Yeah, exactly. But we'll be losing as well. We're losing a really experienced player in Partey.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like we're losing an experienced player that doesn't mind being on the bench, that doesn't mind playing right back, that doesn't seem I know he's got a little case that people keep talking about, but he doesn't seem like a guy that's always in the media and always like he's not too much life of the party or anything like that. Doesn't mess up the balance. I don't really want to lose Party. I'd rather have Party in the Jorginho spot if I'm really serious. Do you know what I'm saying?
So would I. Yeah, so would I. I don't want Partey to leave. Like there was bare people that wanted Partey to leave in the last summer.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
a lot of gooners that I was talking to, they wanted Partey gone, and I was like, bro, you must have lost your mind, bro. Like, because there's not another midfielder like Partey, you know.
No,
Like,
there ain't.
there's not midfielders out there like Partey. Like the only one you could say is Rodri. Man, need to remember, Rodri was the understudy to Partey, bro, at Atletico Madrid. Like, bro, Partey's a real proper uncle in this thing, you know. Like, there is not a midfielder that can do the things that Partey can do. So, well, at least that I'm aware of. Do you know what I mean? At least that I'm aware of in it. There maybe our scouting network has found one in it, but it's not so obvious in the world. You get what I'm saying? So I don't want and Partey. I feel now that Ben White is coming back. Well, not coming back. He's already back. That means we will never have to see him right back again. Like he will never be right back again. So
Precisely.
For the remainder of the season, I think we're gonna be good in terms of like Partey, he can just sit in that midfield, do his midfield stuff, be like hit his best position, and to a degree, like carry us in it. Like I think he will conserve a lot of energy as well, because like he exerts a lot more energy playing right back than he does playing in the midfield. So
yeah. And his major skill isn't, like I say, it's nothing to do with pace or strength or anything like that. His major skill is pure control in it. And those guys, they're hard to find. And I don't want Partey to now be injured for a bit, like half a season every season, and then now he's being fit for the whole season. Now we decide to get rid of him. I don't really want to have the best of another player or another manager somewhere else. Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like there's not really any reason to get rid of Partey. We can just play him in certain games and Champions League next year and certain matches and just rotate with Zubimendi if we get Zubimendi. I don't feel Partey actually needs to leave.
It would be a big loss. It'd be a very big. Like,
it just feels unnecessary.
Because the thing is, the way that I would see it is if we keep Partey, obviously we have Declan Rice, we bring in someone like a Zubimendi, and then we go, you know what, like Skelly, you're gonna get more minutes in the midfield this season. For me, that's a good 4-man midfield option. For me,
I think Skelly's a left back now.
Nah, man, he's. I think what Arteta's doing is he's using this season to teach him the role of the inverted left back, and then boom, he will move him back into midfield. Because you got to remember, Arteta likes players to be able to play multiple positions in it. You got to understand that in it, and now that's Skelly cool. He can play left back and he can play probably in all of the midfield positions. To be fair, he could probably play the 6. He could probably play the 8. Do you know what I mean? At a stretch, he could probably play the 10 as well. Like he's definitely got the skill set. So I just think he was teaching him the defensive side and how to come in to the midfield from the left back position to just, I don't know, make him more versatile in it, because you know Arteta, he loves versatility in it. So
yeah.
And I think it's been spoken about how next season he's gonna. Well, I mean, it's a hard one, isn't it? Because it's like, cool, he's done so well at left back. Why would you not continue his development at left back? But then you can see when he plays, he's actually got like arguably perfect traits for a midfielder. So it's like, do you want to halt that? Because he could become like one of the best midfielders like in the league, like in the next 10 years. So I don't know. Obviously, that's one for Arteta to decide, but I think
we have to rush that now. I feel like where the level that Skelly's playing at and where he's playing, I feel like we can say you and Calafiori can stick to the left backs and just we've got that sorted. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's a spot that we don't have to start trying. Because if we start thinking about Lewis Skelly in midfield, which I think he would be the perfect 8 personally.
Yeah.
If we start thinking about Lewis, and he's left-footed as well, so it suits Arteta perfectly. But if we start thinking about Skelly in midfield, we have to then figure out who a new left back is.
Nah, because you got thing there.
The other way. Who?
No, you got thing there, man. Calafiori.
Yeah, but I mean like as in squad depth as well. That's what I mean. Why's my camera flickering?
Calafiori and yeah, but the other thing is, it's cheaper to go and get another left back. Do you know what I mean? Than a midfielder. Do you know what I mean? If we wanted to go all out, this could be a shout though. By the way, Wharton.
No, I don't like that one.
I don't know, man. We got to slightly think about the English quota. Yeah, part A is cold. We slightly got to think about the English quota.
Our English quota is good.
Yeah, I hear it, but keep it that way. A big up Solomon.
Oh, sorry, go on.
Big up Solomon. Now, big up everyone inside, man. Big up. Happy birthday, Mr. Hooks. My brother, my bro. Love for that, man. Hey, man. Tinny is gone. Zinni is gone. Kirio is gone. Jorginho gone. Fabio Vieira gone. Nelson gone. Big revamp. Big revamp. Man said, are we only reading super chats today? Do you know what? Maybe let's hit the pokies. Maybe. Big up, Mr. Slotball with us. Per chat. Hit the like button for Hooks 18. Yeah, man, I'm still young blood. You get it. Skelly, I think in the Prem LB is his thing. I hear it. I big up Catch, man. Big up Catch, man. If you're not still badded up, yeah, let me know. I can send you the link and you can jump on if you're not still badded up.
Catch, it's 9 a.m. for me. What is man on?
I big up
Catch, you are a maniac. 9 a.m. You're to be in this home.
I am, I'm a betting type of guy, Helsinki. I won't lie. And don't forget, people, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to FamZone TV, like the video, and come and become a member of the channel. Help the village grow, blood. Come on, Kizzy. Help everyone. Raw. Okay, I hear it. Is that what you're on? Is this why you're up so early? I hear it.
Wow.
Early streams, at what, 9 a.m. on a Saturday? Crazy. Give it a rest.
Wow.
Give it a rest, bro. You know them one there. Give it a rest. I ain't even ate breakfast yet. How about that? All I've had is a warm cup of water and a herbal tea, bro. How about that, man? W gone partying like it's your birthday. Hey, got Trench Talks on headphones. Happy birthday, Hooky Dread. Yeah, big up Waffle TV show, man. And chicken tikka most. That's funny. Hey guys, how you feeling today? Dead attack looks shaky for 80 mins against Leicester. Pressure on Arteta. If your drop points cancels game in hand, you never walk alone. JFT 97. I don't know what the JFT 97 part is, but I don't know, man. Like, so I mean, when it comes to the attack, like, I mean, I'm not too worried about it. I'll be real. Like, the thing is, yeah, we've never had a clinical attack. Like, our attack has never been clinical. Like, you've never looked at like Arsenal's attack and gone like, oh yeah, shit, we got killers in it. So like, don't get me wrong, I like Havertz a lot, but it's like he's not clinical in it. So really and truly, your goals isn't what you're missing with Havertz being gone. Goals isn't what you're missing with Jesus being gone. Like, it's everything else that you're missing. So that just means other players need to just cover the other side. I'd even argue, like, with maybe not so much Sterling, but with like Trossard playing and Wanyeri playing, arguably, you've probably got people who are better at striking the ball playing in the front line.
Definitely. But I feel like we miss Havertz though.
Yeah.
That we definitely no Havertz. It ain't that I don't really. It's bad. We miss Havertz. Man. We ain't even got Jesus to cover him. So.
Do you know what? Yeah,
I got Marco, man.
Do you know what though?
You got a super chat there. You got a super chat still.
Yeah. I lost my train of thought. But I just found this man. You know what? Wait for the whole baby will come back in it. But big up Barco with the chat. Hey, happy birthday, chat. Hey, big up Barco, man. Big up Barco, man. Like I said, people, it's my birthday in it. So across this day, I'm gonna do many streams, and I do expect presents in it. That's all I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, at my big age, raw. With the profile pic. Oh, can you dig it, sucker? I read that completely different. I hear it. Yo, yeah. I imagine. Do people know who this? A lot of people might not even know who this is. Do you know what I mean? A lot of people might not even know who
Yeah,
this
the
is.
wrestler.
Yeah. It's definitely a generation age thing though. Hey, big up Steve Stringer. Happy birthday, man. 3 points today. You know them. We are defo getting the 3 points. I won't lie. Big up HC them Davy. I with the margin boo. With the margin boo. Hey, happy B-Day, my bro. Win today. Yeah, we're gonna win, bro. We're gonna win. Does anyone really think that we're not gonna win? Hey, big up my brother DJ Dens. Happy birthday, Hawks. Big up D. Come on. Kudus Bowen. I'm not scared of them. I'm not scared of them personally because they've been playing poor recently. Well, maybe not Bowen.
No Paqueta as well. Paqueta's
no Paqueta. Kudus has been quite poor. But I think the reason why I don't think Kudus wants to be there anymore. I'll keep it so real. I think he wants to I want us to save him personally. Personally, I want us to save him, innit? Hit the like.
What, yeah. Yeah, that's what I was going to ask because I asked DG this the other day and I said to him, who would you take this summer? Would you take Zubimendi and Semenyo or Isaac?
Isaac.
That's what he said. And then I asked him another question. I said, would you take Zubimendi, Semenyo, and who was the player I asked him? Zubimendi, Semenyo, and say Kudos, or Zubimendi, Semenyo, and Kudos, or Zubimendi, Semenyo, and Bremo, or Isaac?
I would take Zubimendi, Semedo, and either Mbumo or Kudus.
Yeah, okay. Who would you take? Would you take Zubimendi and Watkins or Isaac?
Isaac.
Okay. So your thing is more about you think that Isaac is the final piece of the puzzle.
Yeah. Well, not Isaac specifically, like because Gyökeres could do it. Gyökeres could do it for me, but like I think Isak is worth more than just like a two players, one of which call. I mean, he's meant to be one of the best centre mids going forward, but Watkins, as much as like I would have taken him in January, like if I'm like that's because we didn't get
last resort team.
Yeah, well not last resort because I don't want to do a disrespecting, but it's like we didn't go out in the summer and get the number 9 that we needed, and then we ran into a scenario where okay, if we had someone that can play the 9 really well that is available, then bring them in. But now going into the summer, I would expect us to plan and go and get a big name for the number 9 position. So, but then if you said to me, Zubimendi, Ollie Watkins, and Kudus, then I would take that over Isak. Because
I get what you're saying. All right, so who would you take then? Would you take, say, Nico Williams, Semenyo, and Zubimendi, or Isaac?
Nico Williams, Semenyo, and Zubimendi. Yeah.
Okay, I get.
Because it's 3 talented players. Do you know what I mean? Like I feel like I'd be an idiot to not take 3 talented players over one. If you get what I'm saying. Do you know what I mean? Like don't get me wrong. Isak is an amazing striker, but then I also need to factor in the thing that he's very injury prone. So I could be splashing 150 M's on Isak, and then like Isak gets injured and doesn't play for like 3 months. Do you know what I mean? But
So
then
what? Okay, so this summer, let's have a realistic like summer. What do you want to? What do you want this summer? Like what do you feel like we should be
so
going for? Because by realistic, they might say to Arteta, you got 250, for example. You got 250 with outgoings. Any more you got with outgoings, you can
we're gonna have
spend
a
with
lot of
outgoings.
outgoings as well. We'll
Yeah,
have a
we
lot of
will do.
outgoings.
But I mean, you got let's say you got a 250 kind of limit in it. There's not gonna very rarely are also gonna say, yeah, you got 500 million, you know what I'm saying, or 400.
Yeah.
Like, realistically, it's gonna be 200 to 250 that you've got to spend this summer. Yeah. Where are you going with that?
I would go Gyökeres, Zubamendi, Nico Williams, or actually no. Do you know what? I would go Zubamendi, Gyökeres, Nico Williams,
Wait, how much
and
is all that? Wait, how much is all that?
then Bumo. So
You
Gyökeres
ain't
has like
getting
a 60
250.
million. Gyökeres got us like a 60 million release clause. Nico Williams got like a 40 million release clause. Zubamendi, I think we can get for about 40 to 50 million. And then Mbumo about let's say 40 to 50 million, which would then leave us with like another 40 million, 50 million to play with without sales.
No, but so Nico Williams is gonna cost about 50 mil. Yeah.
40.
Zuberman.
He's got like a 40, I think it's like 42 million release clause.
Yeah. So if we just round it up, Zuberman and Nico Williams are 100 mil altogether, and then say Gyökeres is gonna cost about 70.
60 mil.
Yeah. That's 170, and then you will go say Gyökeres, Zuberman, Nico Williams, and
Mbumo or Semedo
you
or
didn't, but you didn't mention a striker.
yeah, dude, Gyökeres is striker.
Oh yeah, so 70 Gyökeres, 50, 100, yeah.
170. Then like
Uh,
what like it's like going to be anywhere from 40 to 60 for like Mbumo, Semedo, Kudus. Maybe you're looking more 60 than 40, and
you're not
then
getting a defender. You don't want a defender.
yeah, but I would spend the rest. That's for the rest of the money. Like I've had enough. Like we've done enough transfer windows of signing fucking defenders. You know what I mean? Like cool. If you want to sign defenders, you can sign them, but sign them after you've signed everything else, innit? Do you know what I mean? Don't because we need a goalkeeper as well. So we need a number 2, which we're gonna that brother from Espanol that we've been chasing for time will probably get over the line in the summer. With Zinchenko's probably gonna leave, Kyrgios probably gonna leave, Tierney is leaving. So that's like 3 left backs just immediately gone. So we're defo gonna go in for a left back. Like I would be highly surprised if we didn't. Who that left back is, I don't really know. Personally, I don't really care. Maybe he just goes, you know what, Calafiori and Skelly, that's my left backs for next season. Maybe he does
Yeah,
that.
he will. He will. He will. He'll keep it simple.
And then in terms of if Kyrgios leaving, then I do think having another centre back would help out a lot. Even though we got Timber and Ben White that can rotate, but I just think it's better to just leave Timber and Ben White at right back. We've got Josh Nichols coming through the youth. Like we don't need to worry about right back for now. So yeah, maybe a centre back. Who that is, I don't know. Jorginho's leaving and potentially Partey's leaving. If Jorginho leaving will free up a bit of cash from the wage. If um if Partey leaves, then obviously that poses another issue to solve. You'll have to think about another centre mid to bring in. Like we're gonna have to like I think it's maybe that's why they didn't sign anyone in January because they wanted to wait until the new sporting director came in because we've got a big we've got a lot to do in the summer. Like a lot to do. Like it's not like this is one of those summers that will either make or break Arsenal. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's really gonna make or break Arsenal. Big up Samuel, by the way. Happy
Yeah, I
birthday.
agree.
Big up, man. It's gonna make or break. It's actually gonna make or break, man. We need 2 new coverage. See, yeah, look, we need bare things, man. I big up George, man. Do rag diaries.
They got my
Get it?
brother Jude.
Yeah, come on, man. Make sure you're subscribing over them sides as well. You get it? Roberto Alabe. Yeah, that's the brother that's coming in. I'm looking forward to this, brother. So we could actually, yeah. This is why it's very important that we win something this season, because next season, boy, you'd like to think that Arsenal do all the things that they need to do, but historically, when have we done that? Do you know what I mean? Like, when have we done everything that we needed to do in any transfer window? Never.
No, that's never been our remit. That's not our way of life. But I do feel that they will that the Kroenkes are prone to doing it the right way. I don't like everyone always gets onto the Kroenkes because they think they don't spend, they don't do this, they don't do that. But I generally feel that everything that they've done so far is still like they always end up proving us wrong. Like
I
that's
don't
what's
know.
happened. Yeah, they have, man. They thought they're not going to spend 100 million on Declan Rice or Caicedo. They did end up doing that. That was the thing before. When we were going to spend 100 million on the player, that was the thing before. They had to acquire the club before they started spending money. That's just normal. They had to spend a big chunk of money on getting the club first.
They still
That's
haven't. They still haven't thing though, man. Look how long
what.
we've gone without a striker, bro.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say that that's like. I think this summer, I think they will buy. I think they're gonna buy a striker from.
Yeah, but
I
this is
can't.
like, bro. How many summers late is this, bro? Like 5 summers late, 6 summers late, bro.
Yeah, but it's always too late until it's not, isn't it? Like obviously, it's always going to be late. It's too late. It's too late. It's too late. We go into the summer and buy Isaac. All of a sudden, it's not too late no. There's
No,
always a reason.
it still would be too late, because it was like you could have signed Isak before he went to Newcastle, which we had the opportunity to do when he was like what? Um,
No, I don't think so, man. I
I
feel like it's
raw
easy.
pick up. I do rag diaries became a member. Hey, a new challenger to the vid. I hear it. Big up your thing, do rag. Hey, people be like,
Big up Jules,
yeah,
man.
be like George, bro. Get a badge. You know them thing there. Be like George. Grab a badge. But I like it's still on the like. Even if we sign a striker this summer, it's still like 5 summers too late, bro.
But that's not to me. That's not on the
Yeah,
Kroenkes.
but
That's
I
on
know,
Arteta.
I know it's not up to you, but it's still 5 summers too late. Like you could like like in reality be we shouldn't be sitting here discussing who we're gonna get as a striker.
What do you
We
mean
shouldn't.
5 summers too late? What do you mean by 5 summers too late?
But okay, maybe 5 is a bit disingenuous because we had Aubameyang, but from the season that
They bought, they
Aubameyang
bought,
left,
they bought Jesus.
he's not a striker, bro.
No, but Arteta thought he was gonna be the striker, innit? That was the
He did.
plan. He didn't buy Jesus. He didn't buy Jesus not to be a striker.
He thought wrong, bro.
I
Like,
know, but I'm saying he
okay,
bought
the
Jesus
very
for
next
50
season.
million.
Okay, cool. Let's say 3 summers then. Let's say 3 summers because we had Aubameyang. Aubameyang went. We got Jesus. Jesus didn't work. That very next summer, he should have gone and got another striker.
But that's what I'm saying. You're saying Jesus didn't work, but Jesus did work for the first season and a half.
I don't.
Because he
That's
was looked at like,
debatable. That's very debatable because I would say if it worked, what did we win?
no, I'm talking about in his position. Okay, when I say it worked, I don't mean it worked overall to win a title. The point I'm making is if you sign, say, centre back in Gabriel and a centre back in Saliba, those signings have worked. We still ain't won nothing though, but it still worked. The centre back signings haven't
Yeah,
worked.
but your striker is the person like your striker is the guy that like kind of leads you to glory in it. So I have to judge the striker by different standards in it. Do you know what I mean? I can't judge the striker by like the same standards as the right back. You know what I mean? Like the striker is like the but and you know this is the mad thing, yeah. Like Cool. When Jesus came in, Jesus was good-ish. He started off on fire and flames, but Arteta should have recognized very early on, like what. And the thing is, it's not even about recognizing because he worked with Jesus under Pep, so he knows he actually knows why Pep opted to move him from striker to right wing. He already had all that information. That's why, to me, it's an L signing. If you it's an L signing for signing him for the striker position because you've worked with him at Man City. You know why he didn't cut it as a striker and got moved to right wing. So basically you want to challenge Man City, but Jesus is not a good enough striker for Man City. But you want to challenge Man City. It doesn't even make any sense. Like when you actually sit down and deep it actually doesn't even make any sense. So what Arteta should have done is moved, because I know why he signed Jesus and Zinchenko. It's because he needed players in the squad that kind of already knew the way he wanted to play and could ease everybody else in to play in his system, his style, whatever. Cool, I understand that. But you could have had him on the left wing. You could have had him on the right wing. You should have recognized and then moved him to the left wing or the right wing.
No, but that's hindsight, though. You're talking about in hindsight.
But it's not. It's hindsight for us. It's not hindsight for Arteta because Arteta worked with him at Man City.
Yeah, but he tried to. But when we signed Jesus, I also thought, oh, we signed a gem for 45, 50 million. I thought it was a clever signing as well.
But then you watch and then you see things happen. And you're like, okay, he's not a bagsman. He's not a gunman. Like you realize these things. He's not scoring.
Yeah, but he has to prove that he's not a bagsman. You got to give him at least.
No, yeah, but no, he doesn't. Maybe to us as fans, yeah. But the point I'm trying to make, yeah, is that Arteta already knew his capability. He coached him at Man City, bro.
But then that's like saying Palmer. Look at Palmer.
What?
Look at Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer left Chelsea, left Man City, went to Chelsea, and it's a gem that they signed. No, that's what Arteta was doing with Jesus.
No, but the difference is it's not that Cole Palmer, like Cole Palmer wasn't like playing in one role and then decided not good enough to play that role and then moved to another role. Like Palmer just couldn't break through into the midfield of Man City. I need to remind you when he was there, like what David Silva, the De Bruyne, like bro, bare brothers in their primes as well. Like he was never breaking, and then he had Foden ahead of him. Like Foden was like working, trying to break in as well. So it's like he's looking at it like raw, like I'm not gonna get game time over Foden. Like Palmer's
it's still the wrong decision, though, isn't it?
Man City regret that, but then you could but there's hella people that have left Man City. Like my point is like Arteta was coaching at Man City, bare close with Pep. He would have been speaking to Pep about. He knows why Pep opted to not use him as a striker no more. He knows he has the information that we don't have. So for him to cool, I'm not gonna shoot you down for wanting to play in a certain style because I understand the false 19. Cool, I hear it. I'm not gonna shoot you down for that. But what I will shoot you down for is not realizing quick enough that he doesn't bang in the Premier League anymore as a striker. And what made it worse is it's not like Jesus is a brother that's fully fit all the time. Like he's got mad knee problems, and now his other knee's gone as well. And now that's something that we have to deal with. That's not
the point I'm making. The point I'm making is if you sign Jesus for 45 to 50 million, he thought he had signed a striker that was capable of being a striker and then plug the gap. He had to wait until he doesn't plug the gap to then say, okay, he's not good enough, which we're at now. He can't say after he gets injured for a bit, then he comes back, starts playing well, and gets injured. He can't do that yet. He has to wait for a bit. Otherwise, we'd have the same issue with Saliba. Otherwise, Saliba wouldn't be where he is. Or Timber. Timber's the same situation that he signed. It's the same as Gabriel. Timber was injured for a whole season. That's like people saying you should go and get a new right back. He has to wait for Jesus not to be good enough before he signs a striker. You can't buy a striker and then you decide, oh yeah, he's not good enough, buy another striker until the strikers prove he's not good enough. When Jesus came into our team, he was good enough as the striker for a good season and a bit. It's only the last year and a half that it's been like, Jesus is always injured. He's not good enough. He needs to be on the wing. That's only been a year and a half. Because at the time, when he was playing against Bournemouth and all these teams, I was thinking Jesus is running riot. Huh?
You do realize that Havertz came in and beat his goal scoring numbers for Arsenal in like a year and a half.
No, but that I don't understand your point. The Havertz situation, he's also not good enough, isn't he, Havertz? Right?
Yeah, but that's the thing. But that's the thing. I like he's as a 9. He's not. He's by the way, big up Share LFC forever for the happy birthday hooks, aka Hokage. Love for coming through, and obviously I saw big up HC them Davey becoming a member. We got a new challenger in the building. Yeah, big up everyone locked inside, man. Just make sure you're liking the video, subscribing to the channel. Don't think you just gotta subscribe to me. You gotta go over there and subscribe to Famzone TV as well. Go support the brothers. And the thing is, yeah. Wait, I saw a thing, yeah.
It's a good chat to have, though.
Yeah, I saw this is crazy, by the way. Only 45 likes is crazy. On my birthday, crazy. Look at everyone thinks they are coaches these days. Left, right, CF, how do we know? Like, look, this ain't my opinion. This is not my opinion. This is me using critical thinking, yeah, to assess, yeah, why this manager made a stupid decision. Like,
so what's the stupid decision? What decision are you talking about?
The stupid decision is signing Jesus as your striker when you know that he's not a striker.
He didn't think he wasn't a striker.
No, you can't say that because he worked with him at Manchester City. He was number 2.
He thought that Jesus was going to be the number 9. Why do you think he didn't?
No. That's the issue. He may have thought that Jesus would be the number 9, but he shouldn't have thought that because unlike us, yeah, he had prior knowledge and prior information to why Jesus wouldn't bang at the 9. He already knew his limitations. He knew, well, he should have. If he didn't, then that's bad because he worked.
That don't make sense, Hawks. That don't make sense.
So it's like. What do you mean it don't make sense? How can you work as an assistant manager, yeah, at Manchester City where you have watched with your own eyes and probably played a part in the decision of moving Jesus from the striker over to right wing because he doesn't bang as the 9?
That doesn't make sense though. That's like saying why did he should have seen every single thing. That's the same reason that he did with Jesus. It's the same reason why we signed Saliba. It's the same thing.
No, it's not the same. No,
it is because when
Arteta didn't sign Saliba, by the way.
Okay, Arteta didn't sign Saliba. Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he didn't sign Saliba.
I will double check that because you can't just say things.
I'm pretty sure Saliba came under Emery. Yeah, Emery signed him. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he came under Emery.
Okay. Then let's say Timber then. Because the fact is, you're saying that because he was training with Jesus, he should have known that Jesus wasn't good enough for the 9. That's basically what you're saying. Is that basically your point? That he should have known.
Not only because he was training with him, he was Pep's number 2. So he knows why Pep opted to not use him as a 9 anymore. We don't know that. Me and you and any other Arsenal fan, we don't know why Pep
We
chose.
wasn't in the same position as Man City then, though, bro.
Yeah,
Man City were winning titles, and we were challenging for top 4.
I hear that. That's why. That's why. Yeah. Okay. So look at this. Yeah. When we signed Jesus, we could have signed Isak as well.
Oh, but that's hindsight.
I know it's hindsight, but I'm just saying.
Hindsight.
The very season we signed Jesus, we could have signed Isak.
But you're talking about in hindsight again. Like anyone can do that. Anyone can say, "Oh yeah, we should have signed Isak."
But it's hindsight for me and you. It's hindsight for me and you. It's not hindsight for Arteta, because Arteta should have known the limitations of Jesus, because Arteta had already not only worked with him, he understands why Pep opted to not use him as a striker anymore. I honestly, I don't know what's so hard to comprehend, bro.
I don't understand what you're saying. I don't get what you're saying. You're saying he should get every single thing. I'm saying that's easy to say about somebody now that somebody's failing and somebody's performing. That's easy to do. Anyone can do that. That's not rocket science. Anyone can just look at it and say, yeah, we should have signed him because he's playing well. We should have signed him because he's playing well. The whole point of it is to try and to plug the gaps that you've got in your squad for as cheap as possible and find some gems and see if you can maneuver. When we bought Jesus and Zinchenko, they elevated our team. Yeah, like you're acting like there's not steps to get up there. When we bought both of them, they both made our team a lot better and we got a lot closer to Man City. That's why Man City said they're not selling any more players to us.
Yeah,
because all of a sudden, so technically Jesus has actually done his job. Now we can go the next step. You're saying he shouldn't have signed the Jesus
as a striker.
So that means, but you keep saying as a striker, and I'm saying Jesus helped our team get up. You're saying we should have just signed the best striker in the world.
That's why I said that it's not even the best striker in the world, because we could have there was loads and loads and loads and loads and loads and loads. Like you know, I'm not a scout. It's not my job to go around knowing all the best talent in the world, but there's bare strikers around the world that can put the ball in the back.
There's not.
There's
not good enough
bare strikers in the world that can put the ball in the back of the net better than Jesus, bro.
Oh, better than Jesus, yeah, of course, but there's bare strikers in the world.
My point. This is my point. So cool, bring Jesus in, whatever, bring him in, but you already know that he doesn't bang as a striker.
Why did you said the same thing? Oh, you just said that. You literally just said that.
Put him as a left wing. Why couldn't we have had Zinchenko left wing? Sorry, just Zinchenko
we brought both of them in. Then we got up a step. Now we Arsenal have outgrown them. That happens in Jesus. We've outgrown Jesus. We've outgrown Zinchenko. That's what happens. So now we've got the Louis Skellies. Now we've got the Ranieri's and the Sakas, and everyone's coming into their own. Now we can go the next step and buy the next level players. You're saying that we bought Jesus. He should have known that Jesus wasn't a striker, or he wasn't. He should have moved him to the left wing and stuff like that. And I'm saying,
but remember why it started. Remember why the conversation started, because you said that the board always proves us wrong, and they're proven right.
I ended up proving us wrong. But you said it was 5 years too late.
Yeah, I said remind you.
No, you didn't remind me. You said that's not what happened. That's not what happened. I said they end up proving us wrong at some point, and you said it's always too late, which I said that's fair enough. Yeah. Then you said we bought a striker 5 years too late. And I'm saying we didn't buy a striker 5 years too late. We had
I said 3 years because I was like, cool.
But then you said,
and then I said, you should have known.
We bought a striker.
But you can't baz me. You can't baz me, bro, because I know where the conversation went, bro. I don't know why you're trying to baz me.
I'm telling you, we did say, I said to you, we did buy a striker, but the striker that we bought is not good enough for where we are right now. That's fair. But you can't say Arteta didn't buy a striker. He did. He bought Jesus. Jesus is a striker.
Okay.
Whether you like it or not, or whether you
Okay.
think he's better on the wing,
Good
is neither
striker.
here nor there, bro.
Good striker. Okay, cool.
But
Good
that's
striker.
like saying Liverpool didn't buy a striker. They bought Nunes. Nunes is a striker. Whether he's
They
good
bought
enough
Jota
or
as
not
well.
doesn't mean they didn't buy one.
Jota.
No, but I'm saying Nunes is a striker, isn't he?
Yeah, but
He's a number one.
Liverpool's
They
problem is
still bought him.
Liverpool's problem is different to our problem.
I know that. I'm just saying.
Liverpool don't have goal scoring problem.
That's not the point I'm making. The point I'm making is we have a goal scoring problem because of where we want to get to right now. We need the next level striker. That's the point I'm making. It's like Martinelli. We might have moved past Martinelli.
We might have what?
We might have moved past Martinelli. We're getting to the point now where Martinelli might be a bench player.
We have definitely moved. Well,
but you're saying we shouldn't have signed Martinelli.
Bro, have some shame, bro. Martinelli was like 6 million, bro.
I know, but I'm saying because you buy a player and you move past them doesn't mean you shouldn't have bought them.
And in all fairness,
they were good for that time.
No, but Martinelli wasn't signed by Arteta.
Well, that's not the point. You keep getting to the point. That's not the point.
Here's the point.
That's
like
not the point.
It's natural to grow past players like Martinelli or players like Tierney or we got lucky with Saliba. But Tierney, Martinelli, them man, they don't fit Arteta's system or style of play or any of that. But that's cool because they wasn't signed by Arteta. They were signed by a different manager who was playing a different way.
I don't even mind. He plays. Martinelli plays every week. What difference does it make?
What?
He plays every week. Arteta still plays him every week.
Yeah, because we don't have another option. But Arteta has also tried to replace him many a times. He wanted Mudryk. He wanted Nico Williams.
There you go. You're proving my point. You're proving my point.
Bro, why do you always...
my point?
You're funny.
You're proving my point. I'm saying to you, we've moved past that point. So Jesus, when you're saying Jesus was signed and he shouldn't have signed him, I'm saying he should have signed him, but we've moved past it. That happens. That's normal, bro. Like now we're at the stage now where we want to sign Isaac and that because we need to now get to the point to win the league. Arteta thought we could do it with Jesus, was proved wrong. So now we're moving past him, innit? That's normal. You can't say he didn't sign a striker because he did. Will we though? Of course he's gonna sign a striker. That's the reason why we didn't sign a striker last season was because of Havertz. It was like, even me personally, when we were getting into the last summer, I was thinking, do we need a striker? I was like, yes. But I was thinking, but Havertz has been okay this season. We challenged for the league last year. Havertz was okay. I thought, maybe Havertz actually proved me wrong. I was irritated with Havertz signing, but he proved me wrong. And I thought maybe Havertz, could we challenge with the league with Havertz and maybe win the league with Havertz? I wasn't sure at the beginning of the season. I weren't sure. I was still thinking at the beginning of the season, everybody was thinking Arsenal, not Arsenal favourites, but if Man City, they were thinking Arsenal were going to win the league, and that was with Havertz.
Yeah, I like Havertz, by the way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But my point is, obviously, because we've got a little bit later down the line, and we're thinking, okay, maybe Havertz is not the player to take us to the league. And some people actually believed he wasn't. But at the time, in the summer, you got to look at it like, what would Arteta think at the time when Havertz is performing at a high level and scoring goals regularly? He's thinking, maybe I don't need a striker. I don't know. Maybe Havertz can play that role. It's like Waneri. Waneri's come in, all of a sudden, do you need to go and buy two wingers? We only need maybe one winger now. We don't need a Kudos and a Semenyo now, do we? We don't need a left back anymore because of Miles Lewis-Skelly. This is how Arteta's got to think.
No. We still need a Kudus and a Semenyo, bro. We still need a Kudus and a Semenyo.
But what do we need? Kudos and Semenyo.
Bro.
Yeah. I'm not denying we don't need both. I'm just saying we've got to figure out what to do with Waneri, don't we? That at some point he's gonna have to be in.
Yeah. At some point he's gonna have.
And that's what Arteta's got to think right now. He's got to think now because it's easy for us to be like, yeah, man, I'll play this guy, I'll play that guy, but we've actually got to figure out when we're signing players in the summer, how are we going to fit Waneri into this team? That's what Arteta's got to figure right now. So you sign Kudos that's young and Semenyo that's young, all of a sudden, what happens with Waneri? Or Nico Williams? You sign Nico Williams. Let's imagine you sign Nico Williams and Kudos. They're both starting players.
I mean, they have to earn the right to start.
I know, but I'm saying Arteta is in training now. He's got to think, does it make sense to spend 85 million on Kudos when I've got Waneri that's ready now?
Yeah, competition, like, it makes players better, not worse.
It does make it worse.
No, competition makes players better, not worse.
Competition might make players better because it sounds good, but if you buy a player like a Saka level and compete with Saka, that doesn't help our team. Saka needs to be the starting right winger, period.
Where you at, bro? Like, look, yeah, we are Arsenal Football Club, yeah. Bro, I'm not. All due respect, I'm not Brentford, bro. Like,
Well, I don't understand what you're saying. You keep
look,
saying.
I'm not Brighton, yeah, bro. My first 11 and all of my bench players, yeah, should be of a certain level, bro. Yeah.
Well, this is what I'm
Now,
saying. You sound like Chelsea
bro,
now. You sound like Chelsea.
no, bro. Because I remember back in the good old days, we had man that would come off the bench that was levels. Yeah.
Yeah, but they were still the bench players. Will Todd,
Yeah,
Christopher
okay,
Ray.
cool.
They
Okay,
were
look.
still the bench players, though.
No, because look, yeah, because, bro, you had man like Carnu, bro. You had man like
These
Will
men
Todd,
were
bro.
bench
These man,
players.
no, but they're of a level, bro.
But
They're cold.
Kudos can't
Them
sit on
man.
the bench.
Wait, Kudos is of a levels, but you think Kudos is, bro? All right, let me ask you. Yeah, do you think Kudos would rather, yeah, play first team at West Ham, yeah, or be a rotation option at Arsenal with the ability to move from
First team
first
at
team
West
there?
Ham.
So
First team at
you
West
think
Ham.
he would rather be first team at West Ham than a rotation option at Arsenal with the potential of, depending on how he does when he plays, becoming first team at Arsenal?
No, you didn't say that. That's not the question.
No, I
You
didn't say
added a
no.
new point.
You didn't let me
You added a new
finish.
point. I'm not
You
that
man don't.
silly. I'm not that
You
stupid.
man
I'm not
don't
that
like.
stupid. I'm not
You
that
man
stupid.
don't.
I'm not that stupid.
You man
I'm not
don't
that
like to
stupid.
let me get to the full stop. You man don't like let me
All
get to
right.
the full stop. You know what I
Get
mean?
to the full
So,
stop then. Get to the full stop
you know what I
then.
mean? No, but obviously, big up Wolves F side with us. Chat. Hey, happy birthday, Hooks, and come on, you irons. Potter masterclass. I don't know about all that. I don't know about the Potter masterclass. I won't lie. Hey, big up though, football god. Happy birthday, Hook. I big up everyone saying happy birthday, but let's get the likes up, man. We need I need 100 likes in it. On the first stream of my birthday, I need 100. I look at this. All right, Ches, two things can be true. Hooks, by the way, just you're proving my point. Favorite.
Hey, that's hilarious.
Nah, you better. Hey, what the fuck is he saying right now, fam? Because
Well,
absolutely.
you can't buy Kudos for 85 million and sit on the bench. Come on, bro, let's be serious, man. That doesn't make sense. No one in their right mind would do that. You don't buy Kudos to sit on the bench. That doesn't make sense.
You don't, but it's like I'll tell you, just don't. Yeah, Charles, you just don't know about rotation, bro. You don't know how to rotate. Do you know? Yeah. Do you think? Yeah, because obviously I know, like, you give Arteta a lot of, like,
Leeway in your head.
more leeway than others in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But do you think he's actually good at, like, working with a squad and getting the best out of the majority of the squad?
100%. That's, to me, that's his strength.
Why is that? Why is that his strength?
Because to me, every single player, to me, is playing at a high level. There's very rarely there's only a couple of positions that I think we need to improve on. Martinelli and up front. Everyone else is tough to think who's gonna. I don't want Timber on the bench. I don't want Skelly on the bench. I don't want Gabriel or Saliba rotated on the bench. I'm perfectly happy with David Raya, Partey, Rice, Odegaard. I'm happy with all three of them. Saka, I'm happy with. It's only two positions that me personally, I think we can really improve on, and they had to prove that they weren't good enough. I gave Martinelli a whole season and a half, nearly 2 seasons to prove it. Martinelli the season before was flying. I was thinking, yeah, we've got a brand new guy here from nowhere, but he was flying. So now I've given him another season and a half, and it's not good enough. Same with Havertz. Havertz has been good last season and this season. It hasn't even been bad. So me personally, I would think there's only two positions, striker and left wing, that I feel like Arsenal need to really decide and go and do big business in. Everyone else, I'm happy with. I'm not looking at we need Saliba to be replaced or Gabriel or Timber or Saka or I'm not looking at that.
So then you okay, cool. So you wouldn't.
You
Okay,
want to
cool.
sign Kudos to play him where? You want to sign Kudos to play him on the left wing?
But you wouldn't. So you wouldn't sign Kudus. You wouldn't sign Mbumo. You wouldn't sign Semedo.
I would sign them. No. My point is, the point I'm making is, if you sign a player like Kudos, yeah, you're saying to sign Kudos and he can be a rotation option with Saka, and I'm saying that won't work.
Or no, but Kudus can play right wing. Kudus can play false 9. Kudus can play in the 10. Kudus can maybe at a stretch even play the left 8. Like that. Like this is the thing. This is the thing. Bro. This is the thing. Yeah, what we need to understand. Yeah, is Arteta likes versatile players. This is why I am super confused. We haven't signed Kudus yet, because when you look at quality and when you look at the fact that Kudus can play several positions calmly, I don't understand why someone like Kudus hasn't been signed by Arsenal yet. This is what I don't understand.
He cost £100 million.
But he didn't cost £100 million from Ajax. He didn't cost £100 million from Ajax.
That's what I'm saying. You keep doing the hindsight thing.
It's not hindsight.
Right now,
he didn't cost £100 million from Ajax.
Well, you keep doing the hindsight.
Actually, he doesn't cost £100 million now. He doesn't cost £100 million now.
Salah didn't cost £100 million when he was at Chelsea. Then he went to Roma.
Bro, bro, but he doesn't cost £100 million now. He didn't cost £100 million then.
Kudos was 85 million. He's going to cost minimum 85 million.
We don't know this. Dash in a 60 million bid. See what they say. 60 million plus add-ons.
Kudos is going to cost 80 to 100 million pounds, bro. How much do you think it's going to be?
Boy, I don't know about this Kudos, but big up Waffle TV show. A new challenger has appeared. Big up on the membership. Yeah. Love for the support and Bron Breaker with the super chat. Happy birthday, Hawks. Big up, D. You get it. Ethan will replace Erdegaard next season. Ooh.
I don't know about next season, but
love my bro. So, need Ethan to get Mahrez tap.
See, this is what I'm saying. Now you're saying, what would we? What? This is what Arteta's got to think. Bron Breaker wants Ethan to start playing. But you think that we should sign 85 million for Kudos? What happens to Ethan?
What do you mean? What happens to Ethan?
Man,
bro, I understand. You're asking me questions.
Ethan is saving us 100 million right now, isn't it? Ethan is saving us 100 million, isn't it? So the whole point is that you have to sign.
Spend it elsewhere. Spend it elsewhere then. If you're telling me,
left wing.
If you're telling me that Ethan's saving us 100 million, then go spend that 100 million elsewhere, innit?
No, that's not the point you're making, though. I agree with that. I agree with that point, but that's not the point. That's not what we're arguing. That's not what I'm arguing anyway. I don't know what point you're.
I'm just saying. Bring me quality in the summer. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but you're just saying
actual quality, like not like experiment training day type settings.
Bro, we've got Ethan Waneri there, 17. Right. We've got to figure out where to go.
I don't want another Sterling situation, bro. This is what I'm saying. I don't want another Sterling situation.
Yeah, but forget that, because Sterling he can go. I'm saying you got to think about Ethan. You got to think about Matt Stallman. You got to think about like.
No, I don't have to think about that. Yeah,
you do. No, but when you make decisions, you need to know why he's doing that.
Yeah, but I don't. But again, I don't know why he's making certain decisions, because in certain times he's made certain decisions. I thought he was a lot smarter than what he's proven to be by making those decisions.
So, like what?
Like the Jesus thing that we spoke about.
Why do you keep saying that?
I'm just saying. Like you asked me what, and I'm giving you. I'm not going to go back into it. But like the
Jesus thing. helped our team. It didn't hinder our team. It doesn't help it right now.
It helped our team to a point, but it didn't take me to the promised land. So because it didn't take me to the promised land, we can say, yeah, we made progress, and I agree, we made progress. But in the grand scheme of things, yeah, it hasn't changed anything from when I was supporting Arsenal in 2014.
Yes, it has.
Or 2013, or 2000, or 2008, or 2009, or 2016, or 2020. Like nothing's changed. I haven't won the Prem, bro. I still have not won the Prem, bro. It's been 21 years. I haven't won the Prem.
So you think
21 years?
You think signing Kudos to play a rotation option with Saka is going to win us the Prem?
It gives us a better opportunity, bro. Because when for example, okay, so look at this. Look at the scenario that we're in now. Are we not better off if we have Kudos?
Bro, you signed Kudos to rotate with Saka.
We don't need to go on a story down another path, bro.
But what you're saying doesn't make sense.
We're in now, if we had Kudus, would we not be better off?
Well, we'd be better off with Messi. We'd be better off with Ronaldo.
No. Messi is
unattainable.
Messi is unattainable. Has always been unattainable. Kudus.
Oh, obviously, if we had Kudos now, it would make sense because we've got injuries. But I'm saying, when you're looking at the squad, you have to look at what is necessary for what you're paying. So if you're saying you got Ethan, you got Saka, you got those players there. If you sign Kudos to rotate with Saka, you're not going to spend £85 million on a player to rotate with Saka. It doesn't make sense when you've got Ethan coming through. It doesn't make sense.
Wait. So let me ask you a question. Yeah, do you think that Kudus is a better midfielder than Moreno? Yeah, Mikel Moreno. Who would you rather have in your midfield, Mikel Moreno or Kudus?
They're completely different positions.
No. Who would you rather have as a midfield option? So 6, 8, 10.
You're doing this thing again.
DM, whatever you want to call it, DM, because I know you like to call certain things like midfield. Who'd you rather have as an option in your midfield, Moreno?
What are you saying? I need to know what you're talking about.
I need to know.
What are you talking about, bro?
I need you to answer the question.
What do you mean? Who would I rather have, Moreno or Kudos? I don't even make. You just asked me random questions.
Who would you rather have in the midfield, Moreno or Kudus, bro?
In what position, bro? What position?
Who would you rather have?
What is the matter with you, bro?
I'm trying to figure out, bro. Who would you rather have? Yeah. Who? Moreno or Kudus?
I can't even answer this question.
What do you mean you can't? No, you can.
Who would I rather have? What, in the 8 position?
You've seen Mikel Moreno play in the 10 for Arsenal. You've seen him play in the 8 for Arsenal. So Kudus, 8 and 10. Let's go. Who would you rather have as an option? 8 and 10, Kudus or Moreno? You know the answer, bro.
Or Moreno. They're completely different. Like, you're asking me random things. Who would you rather have, David Raya or Messi?
What? Okay, Messi.
Now you're asking me random things.
What now? Messi.
Oh, bro, you're just asking me random things, bro.
You
need a goalkeeper.
What?
Bro, you need a goalkeeper, but
wait, they're both midfielders though. They can both play midfield. Kudus actually plays midfield for Ghana.
Wait, wait, hold on. Have you got a comprehension?
Right? You watch Ghana?
Have you got a comprehension problem, though? Are you understanding what I'm saying?
I'm saying
when you sign a player, you have to sign a player that fits the team. So Moreno is happy to sit on the bench and be a rotation option. That's cool. We signed him for 20 odd million or whatever.
How do you know he's happy to be on the bench?
You can't sign Kudos for £85 million and say he's going to be a rotation option.
But we could have signed him in the summer for like 60, 70 million.
We're not talking about that. We're talking
Yeah,
about
I
now.
know we're not talking about that. But I'm giving you examples of where he has mismanaged spending money, because I and like most people would say, Kudus is a better purchase than Moreno. You purchase Moreno for 35 million. If you dash another 35 million on top of that, however you want to structure the deal, you get Kudus. Kudus is a better option to have in your squad than Mikel Moreno, especially now
Is
we don't
Kudus
have a
better than
striker,
Declan Rice?
because he could have played 9. You could have put Kudus in. Kudus is a better 9 than Moreno. Kudus is a better 10 than Moreno. Kudus is a better 8 than Moreno.
All right, is Kudus better than Declan Rice?
In the 8, probably, yeah. Kudus doesn't play 6. I still think that Declan Rice's best position is 6. I think he's a really good 8. I like him in the 8. I just don't think he's better.
So right now, you would swap Kudus for Declan Rice?
No.
So what I don't understand that.
Wait, is Mikel Moreno and Kudus on the same level? What are we doing?
I said Declan Rice. Would you swap Declan Rice?
But I would put Declan Rice back in the 6, and then I would put Kudus in the 8. Yes, there we go. Where Declan Rice is
that my question? Is that my question? My question is, would you swap Declan Rice for Kudus today?
What, send Declan Rice back to West Ham?
Declan Rice goes back to West Ham, Kudus comes to Arsenal. Would you do that?
No. Declan Rice is one of our best players. But Declan Rice is one of our best players.
There you go then. That's the point I'm making.
You haven't dropped like some proper like major point, bro. What are you doing?
I have. Because what you're doing, I have. Let me tell you why I have. Because what you're doing, you're disregarding the squad, what we actually need in the squad. We've got Saka on the right wing, and we have Waneri coming through. And you're saying, because there's another player that's good, we should sign him. And then another player that's good, we should sign him. So we should be going for Gyökeres and Isak then. We should sign both of them then.
Sign both.
Do you think Arsenal should sign Gyökeres and Isak?
Big up Nick's Football Club with the super. Somebody told me, that it's somebody's birthday here. Happy birthday, Hooks, lad. Big up, lads. Love for the super chat. And yeah, we should sign Isak and Gyökeres. I would play Isak off the left, and I would play Gyökeres up top. I would even maybe consider a different formation, because Isak and Gyökeres play with each other.
No, don't pick and choose. I'm saying as a rotation option, because you're saying sign Kudus to rotate with Saka. I'm saying, should we sign Gyökeres and Isak to rotate?
Bro, what are you talking? Bro, I'm not saying sign Kudus to only rotate with Saka.
That is what you said. You said he's a better rotation option with Saka.
Kudus can play in multiple positions. Kudus can actually play. Do you know what? If anything, yeah. So Bonebreaker says Semenyo makes more sense than Kudus. Yeah?
He does, because Semenyo plays on the left. Bonebreaker's making sense. I would go side left winger and a striker.
But Kudus can also play on the left.
He can also play on the left. So can Marino. Marino can also play on the left if you put him there. So can Timber. You can put Timber on the left as well. Slide the left winger.
No, Kudus can actually play on the left.
I know he can, but if you spend an £85 million, you might as well go and buy a top ready-made left winger.
It's a money thing. So for you, it's a money thing. That's what I'm kind of.
£85 million. You might as well go and spend £85 million on a left winger. What's the point of spending £85 million on a player that's why when everyone was saying buy Elise, I was like, doesn't make sense to buy Elise, because we've got Saka there.
I'm hearing it. So for you, it's a money thing.
What do you mean it's a money thing? This is real life.
Like a money thing.
It's a real life thing.
I'm just hearing you say, like, I'm hearing you talk about money. Like, I'm hearing you say it don't make sense because money. Like, all I'm hearing, like, that's what I'm hearing is the money thing.
Do you know what I like about life? Yeah, you know what's so funny about life and this football stream is that everyone is like, we literally are saying two different things, and you think one thing, and I think one thing. It's so crazy how you can't understand what I'm saying. It's so
No,
mad.
I understand what you're
It's a
saying.
money thing. How can it not be a money
Because,
thing? That's what signing
yeah,
is. You sign a player for money.
yeah, but okay,
Obviously,
so
it's a money thing.
yeah, but the way that I see it is like, because obviously you don't want to talk about the hindsight thing. You want to talk about the hindsight thing. We are moving into a position where we're losing a lot of players from the squad. A lot of players are being lost from the squad. So where the money thing becomes less important, it actually becomes less important because we're having a lot of money come off our wage bill. Like the money thing is a lot less important. A lot less important at the moment. A lot less important. So
See,
going
I
into
see
the summer transfer
differently to
window,
you.
going into
Yeah,
the
go
summer
on.
transfer window, yeah, we need to sign a whole bunch of players that not only raise the ceiling but raise the floor of the squad. Yeah. So
Yeah,
going into preseason, yeah, it actually, however you view the squad now, doesn't matter. We just need to improve the squad. Yeah. When it all comes down to my man can't play because of my man, and is my man gonna rotate and rah, and what about my man, and yada, none of that matters.
it
All that
does
matters,
matter. That
no,
is
it
all that
doesn't matter
matters.
right now because we
It
could go.
does
You
matter.
you don't know what Arteta's gonna do. Well,
No,
Arteta or
that is
whoever
exactly
the
what
manager,
matters, bro.
you
That's
don't know
exactly
who.
what matters. You can't. There's no point. But you've got Waneri coming through. He needs to start. We need to figure out where to play Waneri in this team. That you saying, oh, we need to sign players. It doesn't really matter. Raise the floor. It doesn't really matter who. But that's exactly what matters. Is what you're saying.
Wanyeri is 17, bro. We can't.
And he's ready now. We've got to think about Waneri now. Waneri needs to
You
figure
say
out
he's
how to
ready
play
now.
the
You
team.
say he's ready. You say he's ready now. Cool. But what I'm saying is, you can't. You can't just like that. You're essentially giving the board a cop out. Just because you have Wanyeri doesn't mean that you can't go and sign. For example, it doesn't have to be, but for example,
Yeah.
it doesn't mean that you can't because
Sign who?
you like a Kudus, for example. It doesn't
It
have
does
not
mean
anything
that.
to do with
It does mean that.
no,
That's
it doesn't
exactly what it means.
because we play Premier League 38 games. We look to go deep in the Champions League. We play the FA Cup. We play the Carabao Cup. Like we play so many games in a season. There is so much opportunity for players to play. We already know through this
It
season
means that.
that there's a massive, not even just at Arsenal, across the whole of football, there is a massive problem with players overplaying and getting injuries. So if anything, our squad that is usually Arteta likes to work with a 23-man squad, we need more than that. We need to use the other two slots. Our squad needs to be deeper, but not just with bodies. Our squad needs to be deeper with quality as well. We can't just be like, we started playing Wanyeri this season, and it turns out he's really good. So yeah, let's not go and sign for the areas that we needed to sign, even when we had Wanyeri in the squad. Doesn't make any sense.
That's exactly what it means. That's exactly what it
Wow.
means,
But
bro. That's exactly what it means.
Wanyeri was already considered part of the squad because
Bro,
you got
whenever he's come,
rid of
bro,
Vieira, you got rid of ESR, you got rid of Vieira, you got rid of
because
ESR,
of
and
Waneri, because of
exactly, so
Waneri, because of
exactly.
Waneri.
This is my point. Exactly.
When you
Wanyeri,
sign a player now, you have to think about how Waneri's going to fit in the team. You're saying Waneri, you're going to sign a player and block Waneri's path. You can't block Waneri's path. You got to fit him in the team.
but that's not blocking his path.
It is.
Signing Kudus does not block Wanyeri's path.
Blood. Listen, if you're gonna sign, if we're looking at the team now, right now, it's not right winger that we need to be signing. It is left winger and strikers. We need to overtake Martinelli and make Martinelli and Trossard
Okay. So you only
the bench
sign.
players.
Okay, so cool. So you only sign striker and left winger and done. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Only striker. So if you was in Arsenal now, you're only signing 2 players in the summer. Is what you're telling me?
No, I'm only buying 2 players. I'm saying our priority is left winger and striker,
I know
not
this.
right wing.
I'm aware. I'm aware. I know this. But just because our priority, wait, you're slewing me for what our manager did in the summer. Because our priority, our priority in the summer was striker, bro. Our priority in the summer was striker, bro. Our priority in the summer was striker.
You keep changing the argument. You keep going left, right, up, down, left, right, center.
No, I don't. Changing the argument. You're slewing me. No, you're slewing. Again. I'm using Kudos as an example of a quality player
that plays right wing. He plays right wing. It doesn't make sense to play 85 minutes.
He plays midfield as well. He actually plays midfield as well. He actually doesn't even play right. He doesn't play right wing for West Ham. Bowen does. How about that? How about that?
Bowen plays up front. You don't even watch West Ham. Bowen plays up front.
How about that? I watched them a couple times.
Bowen plays up front.
How about that? Yeah, because injuries. Because they signed Fulkrug to be their striker. The Bowen is their right winger. What now?
And Antonio had a car crash. Bowen plays up front.
Exactly. And both of them was ahead of Bowen in the striker. So what now?
What is your point?
Point? You're telling me, yeah, that we can't sign Kudus again. An example. He's an example of quality. We can't sign Kudus because Kudus plays right wing, but he doesn't actually play right wing because Bowen plays right wing. But then you're telling
me doesn't play right wing. Bowen plays up front.
Wait a minute, bro. You're telling me that Bowen plays up front, but Bowen only plays up front because Fulkrug and Antonio are injured. When Fulkrug and now they've got Evan Ferguson, bro. So now they've got Evan Ferguson. Evan Ferguson will be playing up top. And
let me ask you.
Bowen will be on the right. So where is Kudus playing? Where is Kudus playing?
All right, cool. Would you? Okay, what makes more sense to you then? Does it make more sense to buy Kudos for 85 mil or Semenyo for 50 mil?
Sorry, say that again.
Kudos for 85 or Semenyo for 50? What makes more sense?
Semenyo for 50.
Because of what? Because he plays left wing.
No. Because if you can get someone who is of similar quality for less money that allows you to invest more money in a different area, you should do that.
It's because he's a left winger. We have to
go get a left winger. No, he can play left wing, and like I said, Kudus can. Like all you're telling me is he can play left wing, but Semenyo plays right wing, and he can play left wing.
Well, Kudos, you're saying to sign Kudos to rotate with Saka. That's what you said.
I know that I have at no point in this conversation said sign Kudus to rotate with Saka. I don't even think I've mentioned. I don't even think Saka's name has come out of my mouth once.
Are you joking or are you being serious?
I don't think I've actually said.
Are you actually joking or are you being serious?
I haven't said Saka once this conversation.
My word.
I said Kudus as a. I actually said, do you think that Kudus would rather be first team at West Ham or a rotation option at Arsenal with the view of becoming a first team player depending on how he performs? That's actually.
And I'm telling you, he would rather be a first team player at West Ham. Why would he come to Arsenal for 85 million and be a rotation option?
I hear it.
What would he? Who's gonna? Do you think Kudos thinks he shouldn't be starting at a team?
But he's not
like he's 17 or 18.
He's like 22, 23.
You think Kudos is gonna come to Arsenal, sign for 80 to 100 million, and be sitting and be a rotation option? Is that what you think?
But this is the thing. You've got favourites. That's the issue here. You've got favourites.
It's about what makes sense.
Your issue is we have this player, we have that player. I love this player, I love that player. We need to find a way to make it work. This is your thing. My thing is I'm identifying quality players that come into Arsenal and improve our overall squad. Everybody swing for your position.
I understand that, and I'm saying if that's your mindset, your mindset has to be that makes sense for the squad. There's no point overloading the right. We've got Ranieri there. We need to figure out our first problem is how we're going to get Ranieri into this team. That's our first problem. Our first problem is how are we going to get Ranieri?
It's not a problem because Ranieri can play right wing, Ranieri can play 10, Ranieri can play 9. So Arteta says.
I know that. I'm saying our big issue right now is when Saka comes back and stuff, we've got to figure out what to do with Ranieri. That's what Arsenal fans and probably Arteta is thinking right now. We need to get Ranieri into this team somehow. But you're saying now that we need to go and sign a player that is favourable position and his best position is on the right.
Okay. Maybe again, for the 100th time, I'm using Kudus as an example of a quality player. Remove Kudos then. It could be anybody, bro. Quality player. Any quality player that can play in the forward line or midfield. Any quality player.
That's what I'm saying. If you're signing a player, you can't just think anyone that can improve any position. It doesn't work like that. You have to say, if you're going to spend 85 million or 100 million, you need to say, I need this 85 or 100 million to be locked down this position for the next 10 years.
Okay.
So if you sign...
Okay, let me spin it back on you. Let me spin it back on you. Let me spin it back on you. Would you sign Isak?
Of course I would sign Isak.
But why? What are we going to do with Havertz? We have a problem. We have to figure out where we're going to put Havertz.
No, we don't have to figure out where we're going to play Havertz.
No, we do. We have to think about the current squad. We have to think about our current squad of players. What we going to Havertz 24, 25. Do you think that Havertz is going to want to sit on the bench? Like, what are we going to do with Havertz, bro?
Well, you're just saying random things. You're just saying random things.
I'm using your
argument. And that's not fair. That's quite unfair. That's quite unfair. But you're being unfair. You know full well signing Isak to replace Havertz up front has got nothing to do with signing Kudos that we've got Saka and Ranieri on that side. It's not even linked.
But Ranieri is actually the protege to Erdogan.
But that's not the point I'm making. You're just saying random things again. I'm saying the point I'm making is if you're looking at spending 100 million on players, those players need to cement a position of need right now. So if we're looking, if you're the board and you're Arteta, and we're back, if me and you are on the we're managing and we're looking at what players we need, and we've got 100 million to spend tomorrow, we're going to look at where do we need to spend 100 million. We need a striker to guarantee the striker spot. We'll spend another 80 million. We need a left winger. There's no point spending 100 million on a top class right winger, is there?
Wait, you already know, but bro, remember, you started this conversation off by asking me who I would want. You already know who I want. You already know I want a striker and a left winger. I actually already told you I want Isak.
I know you want the top class.
So I know where I funnily enough, I actually know quite a lot about Arsenal's problems. And I actually know where we need to improve. Like,
I know you know. You know. That's not the point I'm making. The point I'm making is if you sign, what I'm trying to explain is you can't say sign Kudos as a rotation option for Arsenal for 85 million. It doesn't make sense. You're better off signing an 85 million pound left winger.
Yeah, I did say Gyökeres, but I want Isak as well. I actually said, I don't know if you
want Gyökeres and Isak to be rotation up front.
No, I don't. I actually, in my most perfect world, I would have Gyökeres and Isak because
I know, I get that.
Striker and Isak can play off the left.
I get that, but I'm talking about.
Or you can play with the two up top. I mean, God forbid Arteta ever changes formation to get better players into our team.
Well, you're just talking about random things all the time.
No, I'm not talking about random. No, I'm not talking about random things, bro. I'm just saying. Okay. So what I'm saying. So okay, I think this is the difference. Yeah, I feel like this is the difference. Yeah, at a base level, you just rate our squad, our current squad, more than I do, which is why you are thinking that only certain areas need to improve, where I think the floor and the ceiling has to improve. Like, to me, the only players in the team that are like not upgradable is Saka, but then even that is dependent on how he comes back from his because this hamstring thing could like he's very close to his career being collapsed off, and if anything, he is someone who needs someone of quality behind him in the pecking order, because I'm pretty sure even he himself isn't confident in the players behind him, or has been in the past. Hence why maybe he feels he needs to play more. That's a big psychological issue. Gabriel, I think cool.
Bro,
Raya,
our whole team is
Raya.
You're talking too slow because you're saying
Saliba. Because I need to make sure that you're understanding what I'm saying. This is why I have to make sure you understand what I'm saying.
Bro,
you know what I mean?
Bruv. Our whole team, yeah, there's not many players in our team, in our first team, that I would swap. So
only left wing and right. Okay, cool.
Wait. Timber, wait. No, you just did your thing. Raya, I'm happy with. Timber, I'm happy with. Gabriel Saliba, I'm happy with. I'm not looking at replacing them. Lewis Skelly and Calafiori, I'm happy with. I'm not looking at replacing them. Declan Rice, Partey, Odegaard, I'm happy with. I'm not looking at replacing them. If we get Zubimendi because Partey's getting older and injury prone, makes sense. It's a make sense signing. Saka on the right wing, I'm happy with. Left wing and striker are the two most prominent positions that we need to spend big money on. You're saying we just need to sign players because it raises the floor. And I'm saying I need you, if you're going to spend £85 million, I need that £85 million to go left wing right now or striker.
Yeah.
I don't need you to spend £100 million right now on a centre back, for example.
Remember, CD, I don't know, we was up late, up early, maybe, I don't know, unk status, maybe. I hear it, yeah. But by the way, remember, you started the whole thing with 250 million to spend. And I told you how I would spend the 250 million. The two players that I actually said first was a striker and the left winger. And then I said Zubimendi, and then I said Kudus. Kudus was actually the last member to come in with that 250 million. Remember that. And that didn't even cover the whole 250 million.
You said it can come as a rotation option. You said it can come as a rotation option. That's what you said.
Yeah, because I am upgrading this. So I've solved the striker. I said Jokeres. I've solved the striker. I've solved the left wing. I've solved the left wing. I said Nico Williams. I've solved the midfield. Jorginho's going out, potentially Partey. I said Zubimendi.
You're backtracking now. You're going into other stuff.
No, I'm not backtracking, but you forget my original stance.
No, because you said.
Now I've got people. I got people in the chat like Aaron London, yeah, that's telling me, "Oh, school him, D, school him." When, by the way,
yeah, because I was listening for the last 45 minutes. That's right.
I know what I'm saying, bro.
He's not just jumping in now, hearing one convo. He heard it from the beginning.
By the way, are we on 100 likes there? Yeah, though, yeah. Do you know what I mean? Okay, cool. So by the way, I think I hear it. I just hear it in it. Like you think very deeply about the how much Arsenal is spending in it. By the way, we're 14 likes off of 100. There's 94 people, bro. Are you a member though, Jacobs?
There's a couple that say I'm waffling as well. I don't know how.
Are you a member though, Jacobs? Funny man, say I'm waffling on my birthday. Are you a member though? I hear it. So obviously,
bottom line is you can't spend 85 million on a rotation option. That's bottom line.
No, you the inflation in the market.
You see, you keep saying things, and then you're going to go back to a whole new point and change it.
No, I'm just saying inflation in the market. Players cost more now.
You can't spend 85 million. I need them to spend 85 million on a position that we need right now to start, not rotation. Rotating with Saka is not really in my mind. I know we need a player that can take the pressure off Saka and stuff like that, but that position, that right wing, is not really in my mind about who we need to play on the right wing.
I hear it. So I hear it. So what you're saying is you're 250 million. You're spending 125 million on striker and 125 million on left wing. That's what you're saying. Basically, what you're saying.
Definitely.
I hear it. I respect it.
Definitely.
I hear it. I respect it.
Without a shadow of a doubt.
So
If
who's
you
the
got 250 and you spend 150 on Isaac, and then you spend, let's say we've got 250, you spend 150 on Isaac, you got another 100 left. You bought Semenyo for 50, and I'm definitely, that's exactly what I want Arsenal to do. Go and spend 2 gunmen, left wing and striker, 2 bad boys on that side for 200 million pound players. I'll take that all day long.
So by the way, so you agree with me then, Isak and Gyökeres?
Yeah, if you're putting
So
one
I
left,
was right. So I was right. Okay then. See now all the people that was telling me you're waffling, Hawks, and all of that, it turns out that D actually agrees with me.
You just make stuff up. You just make stuff up.
Wow.
You go exactly, and that's what I'm saying, and that doesn't make you.
Look. Even Aaron London's coming around to my side. Isak, a natural left wing. I hear it. So, but DG wants to ask me a question. Why is he not asking me the question?
That wasn't what you said. You said a rotation option. The argument was between rotation and starting.
You're stuck on this.
Of course, I'm stuck on that because that's what you said. That's the argument.
But you
ignore agreeing.
You ignore everything else. We're stuck on. I hear it. You're stuck on the one thing you disagree with. I hear it. Do you know what? Because at the end we got to where I wanted to get to. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, cool. Whatever. Don't bring in Kudus. Do you know what? If I see Arsenal ever dare be linked with Kudus and make a bid for Kudus, if I ever dare, I'm gonna be right at the stadium
instead of Isaac.
No, it's bro. Because if I ever see, yeah, Arsenal are breaking news, Kudus to Arsenal, feet agreed with West Ham, then me and you gonna go to the stadium and protest, yeah?
Well, what are you talking about, bro?
No, because you don't want Kudus, bro. You don't want.
It's not about I don't want Kudus. I said there's other positions that we need to.
So we should go protest, right? Because we're not prioritizing correctly.
Well, right? If we sign Kudus for £85 million, yeah, to be a rotation option for Saka, but we don't sign a left winger, I'm saying, what are you lot doing? I'm saying you lot are losing the plot, no?
Wait. Do you know what? Yeah, do you know what I find so funny? Yeah, Hooks is living in dreamland. D is realistic. Rodrigo for the left, but I'm the one in dreamland. But we're Arsenal Football Club are signing Rodrigo on the left wing, and we're signing Isak up front. By the way, but I'm the one in dreamland. Hear it. Do you know what?
No, you're not really a dreamland. You're just signing players because you think they're quality. That's the same thing Chelsea do. They just sign players just because there's another good player available, That's fine. We're not in that position. I'm saying our main priority right now is left wing and striker. Yours is just to strike a quality player that can play anywhere in midfield. That's basically what you're saying.
I hear it. No, do you know what? Yeah, I've been enlightened. So obviously, Mikel Moreno is of the levels for us to go and win a title in the midfield. We're able to go and get Rodrigo from Real Madrid. We're just allowed to go and because he's just gonna come. We can go and sign Rodrigo from Real Madrid. So we're gonna get Rodrigo at left wing, even though for the last 2 seasons he's been playing right wing at Real Madrid, but he's gonna play left wing. I hear it. And then we're gonna go sign Isak.
Rodrigo's a left winger.
But where has he been playing for Real Madrid for the last 2 seasons?
Because they've got Vinicius, and Rodrigo is a left-handed winger.
Must beat us today, and we will. No, it's cool. I've come around. I'm on your side now. I fully agree with you.
Rodrigo's a left winger.
I agree with you. We can't get Isak and Gyökeres because that's unrealistic, but we can get Isak and Rodrigo. I'm there with you, bro. I'm right there.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
I'm right there with you, bro. I'm on you lot's side now. I'm on you. I agree.
Rodrigo is a left winger hook. Do you know?
I know.
Do you understand?
I'm aware. I'm aware.
Yeah.
I'm aware.
And Kudos is a right winger. Do you understand that?
Why
We
do
get
you
that.
keep on saying, bro? Kudus is
All right,
already.
Forget Kudos because obviously that triggers you. So forget Kudos.
No, it's done. It's done. Kudus is done. I've already.
Okay, forget Kudos. Kudos triggers you. That's a trigger word. All right, forget Kudos.
Not a trigger word. It's just
Rodrigo is a left winger. Do you understand that? Do you get that?
I'm aware of where Rodrigo plays. I'm aware.
Right. So because he's been playing right wing for Real Madrid, if we sign Rodrigo for left wing, it makes sense. You get that?
Yeah. Because we're not.
So don't say
because Gyökeres and Isak is unrealistic, but Arsenal can sign Rodrigo.
What do you mean Gyökeres and Isak? I don't even know what if you buy Gyökeres and you buy Isak to rotate up front, it doesn't make sense.
So are we signing Rodrigo? Is Rodrigo coming to Arsenal?
How do I know? I don't know what you're saying.
Right, see, that's what I want to know. Is Rodrigo coming to Arsenal? That's all I want to know.
I don't know. What random question are you asking me?
I just wanted to know, is Rodrigo coming to Arsenal? That's all I wanted to know.
I don't expect Arsenal to sign Gyökeres and Isak.
Hey, you know what? Yeah, Brahim Diaz. That's a decent shot. That's a good shot. It's a good shot. But I don't know. Like, it's just people in the chat telling me that well, I'm a dreamer because I want Isak and Gyökeres, but Arsenal can go and sign Isak and Rodrigo, and that's not dreaming. I hear it, man. I hear it.
I don't even know what you're on about, fam. I'm trying to figure out what you're saying. I don't know what you're saying.
Big up Rodrigo, man.
Rodrigo's cold, fam, but he's
no. You're realistic, yeah, and I'm a dreamer, yeah, because I want Isak and Gyökeres, but you're gonna spend 125 million on a left winger and 125 million on a striker.
100%.
I am the dreamer, and you're the.
Do you think that's bad?
Huh?
If we sign,
we're not talking about bad or good or anything like that. What we're talking about, yeah, is I'm a dreamer and you're realistic. But you're spending.
We need a left winger and a striker. What's hard to understand about that?
What evidence do you have? Yeah, and all the. By the way, big up Omar BYT, big up Broski, happy birthday, brother. I wanna know, yeah, what evidence, yeah, any Arsenal fan has in the chat or yourself of Arsenal spending 250 million on 2 players. I'll wait.
What are you talking about? You asked me a question what I would want them to do. I'm saying our 2 pressing needs are left and striker. It's not hard to understand. If we buy someone to replace to rotate with Saka for 85 million, it doesn't make sense. We've got to figure out how to get Waneri into this team already. That's already an issue that we've got to figure out. You're saying buy a player and not worry about Waneri because there's enough games next season. And I'm saying when you're signing players, you're going to have to think about how to put Waneri in this team. But you're saying, no, don't worry about that.
But we did that this season. We did that this season, and look at how we are suffering in our.
We did what this season?
We factored in the fact that we have Waneri, so we didn't go out and replace.
But he's come of age now. He's now ready. We now know. Waneri was 16 and 15.
He was already promoted into the first team.
That's fine. But now,
you know what? Yeah, I'm actually thinking. You know what I'm thinking?
Is it a colour thing? Is there a colour thing about that? Is there underbelly colour thing that?
Bro, it's like everything I say, yeah, bro. Like,
just a random clip for no reason.
Bro,
you just played that. You just played that clip for no reason.
Bro, no, I didn't. Yeah, no,
you did. That was a random clip.
No, it wasn't a random clip. So by the way,
you talking about colour thing for what? For what? Based on what?
I'm bare confused. Yeah, Like, I'm actually very confused. Yeah. So we have to think. We have the problem of thinking about what we're gonna do with Waneri. Yeah. But we promoted him to the first team in the summer.
Yeah.
And now we're suffering because we didn't go out and replace 2 forwards that left the club. So you're telling me to not address that same issue going forward, and we could potentially run into the same problem. What if, God forbid, doesn't happen? What if Saka gets injured again? Or Wanyeri gets injured? We are in the exact same problem. What if Havertz comes back and has a setback and is out for another 2-3 months? We have the same exact problem. We are in the issue that we are in now is a problem because we did not replace 2 forwards that left our club. So you're telling me, let's not think about bringing in players that upgrade the overall quality of our squad in forward positions, because we have to think about Wanyeri and where he's going to play. But right now, we're doing that and we're in the problem. I'm actually super confused, bro.
That's what football management's about.
I'm actually super confused.
Bro, that's like signing a left back when we got Louis Skelly now.
I'm actually super confused.
Why are you confused?
Look.
Why are you confused?
You see how he wants to come up. All right, here we go.
Yeah, because he thinks you're talking nonsense. I guarantee you, DG thinks you're talking nonsense.
I'm talking nonsense. All right, cool. Say no more.
Guarantee he thinks you're talking nonsense. Everyone keeps saying we should do. Everyone keeps saying us two should do a show. I know.
Big up beans and toast with the super chat.
Jacob, tell him, man. Tell him, man.
I hear it.
Jacob, tell him, bruv.
I hear it.
My thing is, he thinks 85 million as a rotation option because it upgrades the squad makes sense. Because he's a good player.
I'm wrong.
It's
fine. No, it's fine. I'm wrong. Oh, why?
Don't do that.
Why would Hooks ever dare talk about football anymore? He's clearly wrong. Do you know what? Halas, I might as well shut down the channel.
What are you talking? What's wrong with this guy, man?
I'm sending the link. Now, DG, come on, let's go. Let's bring on Mr. Talksport, Sky Sports, DG.
But why are you digging at him? He hasn't even said. All he said is send me the link. You don't even know what he's gonna say.
You know why he wants the link, bro? Have you ever seen him type in caps like this? Man even said the long.
Because he's listening to you. He's listening to you, and he's trying to understand what.
Go then.
There's a lot of people. There's a lot of people here. It's quite, to me, it's such a simple thing to Arsenal. It's left wing and striker. To me, it's simple and easy. It's easy, but you're taking it as like I'm saying I don't want to improve the squad. That's not what man's saying. I'm not saying I don't want to improve. Of course, I want to improve the squad. But that's okay. Would you sign now? Would you look for a new starting centre back? Because it improves the squad. Answer the question. Would you now decide to sign a new starting centre back because it improves the squad?
I am not qualified to speak on football, bro. I'm not qualified no more. We've realized because I'm a dreamer.
Answer the question.
I'm a dreamer, bro. I'm a dreamer.
Would you choose to sign a new starting centre back because it improves the squad?
No.
So
but I would sign someone who has the quality to break through into the first team and take somebody's place. Because that is how you improve.
But I'm saying £85 million is what we're talking about here. We're not saying 20 million, a quality player for 20 million. We're saying 85 million.
What quality forward are you buying for 20 million?
I'm giving an example. I'm saying if you had 20 million or 30 million, it makes sense, which is why Fabio Vieira for 40 million made sense in Arteta's brain, because he could potentially be a rotation option. We can't go now and spend 120 million on a rotation option. How does that make sense? When we've got two pressing needs, left wing and striker that we need.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. What is wrong with
bro, why do you keep on bringing it back, bro? Like, bro.
Because that's the whole point of the conversation.
Bro. All right, let me ask you a question. Yeah. Did I not say that I want Nico Williams and Gyökeres?
Bro, we've gone past that, bro.
No, because you keep on saying we can't
We've
spend.
gone past that.
We can't spend 85 million on a rotation option when we've got priority for left wing and striker.
We can't.
Yeah, but I said I want Gyökeres and Nico Williams, bro.
Don't try and don't try and pick what part of the argument you want to suit your argument, bro. I'm not that stupid, bro. I'm not that silly, bro.
Don't worry. When DG comes in, I'm
not that silly, bro.
When DG comes in, yeah, I'm gonna let you, man. Obviously, you, man, can do your cooking thing, yeah, and then I'm gonna.
Bro, what are you talking about?
I'm gonna rise the clip. Don't worry. When DG, don't ask man for the link and diss me and then not turn up. Let's go. I'm gonna let you, man, do your thing. You, man, can talk. Obviously, I'll let you lot who are far more skilled at football than me. I'll let you, man. You're
trying to swerve into a new lane now. You're trying to swerve. Wow. You are. But what you're trying to do, you're trying to be clever now to think, let me swerve into this angle now. But I'm not that silly, bro. You're not going to be able to swerve that lane with me. You're not going to do that. You're trying to swerve. Let's just stick to the original argument and the original thing that you said. We've been online for over an hour. Stick to the original points that you make.
When DG gets here,
what's DG got to do with our argument? He can come in and give his point.
Because when DG comes in, you, man, can talk, and it will allow me to go and find the clip to then rise the clip. Do you know what I'm saying? Don't worry, the clip is going to be risen. Yeah.
I don't know what clip you're talking about.
It's gonna be risen. Yeah. Don't worry.
Bro, at the end of the day, we need a left winger and a striker, innit?
I mean, the clip, don't worry, it's gonna be risen. By the way, hit the likes. Come on, people. You know them ways there.
Yeah, hold on. Put up Kingsley's comment quickly.
Yeah, what D is trying to weasel his way out.
What am I trying to weasel my way out of? What am I trying to weasel my way out of? I'm so confused. Everything I'm saying is clear as day. Tell me what I'm trying to weasel my way out of. How am I trying to weasel my way out?
Don't worry, Kingsley Apara. We all know that you get it. I'm the dreamer, yeah. He's the realistic one. We all know this one. And then and now we are being blessed, yeah, with the grace of Lord of Football Knowledge, who's obviously
a man said that. I forget all of that, man. Forget all of that.
He's terrible.
He's doing his Piers Morgan thing. A man is gaslighting the man for saying we're not gonna spend 85 million.
How long have you been listening for, DG? How long have you been listening for?
Oh, but I've been listening for like half an hour, 40 minutes. Hooks is on some Piers Morgan thing. I don't know what he's doing.
He's terrible,
so I was right. So you want Gyökeres and Isaac? So I was right. He's moving man. Birthday's making man do all sorts of shenanigans. You clearly know left wing striker is our thing. We're not gonna spend 80 million muffins on Kudus to compete with Saka. It's not happening.
It don't make sense.
It don't make sense.
All right, cool. You, man, obviously have your football.
Look at him.
He's doing the mind games. He's doing mind games. I breathe it. I don't know what side of bed he woke up. He's doing mind games today. Like he's doing crazy mind games.
We need a left winger and a striker, bro.
That's it. And then centre mid. And then it's about depth. And then we're gone. Then we're winning shit. That's what we need.
Obviously, to make it realistic, to bring Hawks back into the convo because he's going to get himself upset. To bring Hawks back into the convo, yeah. If we're going into the summer and we've got to look at how Arteta is actually going to look at the squad building and the board, yeah.
Right.
And if you get, let's imagine a ballpoint figure of let's say 250, for example, yeah.
Man, not spending 80 of that on the right winger, bro.
Oh, and you got to think, yeah, as an Arteta, as a manager,
how the Pete stretch, you're not spending that on the right winger.
See it as we're thinking we need to fit Ranieri in somehow. Us, man, that are sitting at home are thinking, how are we going to get Ranieri?
Yeah, how we integrate my man properly. He's announced himself to this thing now.
One thing we cannot do is block Ranieri's path, because that's one thing we cannot do. That's the major thing that we have right now, is to make sure Ranieri fits into this team somehow. So if you're saying, we need to just buy players just to make the squad better that play in any position, that's not.
It's not happening, bro.
100% good squad building. That's not.
It sounds wavy, but it's not happening, fam. Like we're not spending fees on the right winger. Huh?
I also wouldn't do it. I also wouldn't
It's not gonna. Yeah, same. It's not gonna happen. You need the left. The left hand side is more of a pressing need than the right hand side. Because you got Ethan at a push. Now you got Saka, bro. Left hand side's meaty. Need a forward, need a left winger, need a centre mid, and then we need bodies, bro.
Then and obviously, if you're going to sign squad players, you need to sign squad players. One that are cheap and seem gems. Two that are either young, or three that have got the good characters to sit on the bench. Yeah, that's how you have to build the squad. But Hooks is thinking, no.
Hooks is on some gaslighting thing this morning, man.
Regardless, so you want to sign Isaac and Gyökeres to compete as a striker position.
It's not. Come on, man.
You want Nico Williams and Semenyo to compete for the left wing. You want Saka, Elise, and Salah to compete for the right wing. You want Caicedo, Rice, Lavia, and Zubamendi to compete for 6 row. Like, come on, bro.
It's not happening. It sounds good, and I'm with it, but it don't make sense, bro. It's not happening, bro.
You can't be with that. It don't make sense.
We're not doing that, man. Hooks is on the standards FC thing today, man.
What are you talking about?
I read it. I've listened to the majority of it. The standards FC thing.
No, because you missed the part where I said I want a striker and a left winger, and now everybody seems to think that.
So why are you doing this Kudus thing? And you lot don't want to. You was like, oh, your problem is. What did you say? You said something along the lines of, oh, your problem is you like players too much. You don't want man to scrap it out for their position.
These mind games.
I was seeing a mad mind games agendas
levels, bro, because he spun everyone into thinking that I want Kudus when he was the first one that asked me, would I take Kudus?
I never saw that part still.
Oh, he asked me the question, would you take Kudus? What was it? Would you take Isak or Zubamendi, Semenyo on Kudus? But now
I asked DG the same question.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm having Kudus, but we're not going to do it. We're not signing anyone that predominantly operates off the right-hand side versus the left. If they're strong on the left and able to play on the right, different story. That's what I think we're on. We're not going to spend the P's needed for Kudus. Obviously, he can actually play 10 in that, but it's not going to happen.
Oh, he can. Yeah, he can.
Rafinha as well, but that's we know this. When you see them Rafinha links and Kudus links, you know nobody's taking Saka's spot in it. Like he said, you kind of have to find someone that's cool with just getting it as they live in it, getting the minutes where they can. We know the left-hand side's open season. You got Martinelli, you got Trossard. Trossard might even cut because of the contracting. Jesus can play there. Obviously, he's a non-factor. He just busts his ACL. Bro, we need a left winger and a forward still. I can't lie to you. Like, if anything, we're strong off the right still.
I'm aware. I mean,
I can't lie. The way you've been moving in the stream, you're not aware. You're not aware. Because man, I'm saying spend bare peas when we know we're working with a budget of around 200+ million. You know we're not going to put the majority of that on the right winger. Pardon?
And again, like I said, for the 100 million time, I said, break Gyökeres' release clause. I said, break Nico Williams' release clause.
But you know, we're not. You know them things that you got to pay them in full, man. We're not gonna do that. Like, we're gonna pay a bit more of their release clause over time. Like, we saw it. We saw it with a couple, man. Partey is the only one with a release clause that we've actually just put the P's down. And as you know, that was the last day of the window or something like that. We're chasing him all summer. We couldn't look like pricks. We had to buy him.
You said 200+ million.
Yeah, you know we're gonna spend around 250 million. We've done that last couple of years.
Yeah.
That's our kind of thing.
So,
like 60, 70 is going on Sesko. Zubamendi, if we get him, that's like 50. That's like 100 already. And then Bob's your uncle, whatever you want to do, pass that in it. Probably grab a left winger. Who that is, where that is, I don't know.
Okay, so Sesko's coming in. So you're.
Now I assume. Like, I assume
he's saying a striker. It doesn't. Let's imagine.
Yeah. Like. That's the ballpark kind of figure. We clearly got like 60, 70 to play with for a forward. Obviously, Isaac, if we can do that for 100+ million, I'm with that. But
cool. So okay, let's do this. So I said, Nico Williams, Zubamendi. That's cool. My go-to after that was we have about 100 million left. We could stack a 60 M's on Kudus in it. But you, man, think that that's wild. Like, why would you ever buy Kudus?
You're doing some crazy gaslighting, and nobody said that.
Why would you ever sign? Why would you ever sign Kudus? Why?
No one said that.
That's not what anyone said.
Yeah, exactly.
No one said Kudus is not a good player or a good scorer.
Yeah.
No. I don't.
We're saying what Arteta is.
Fella, what did you put in your coffee this morning, Hooks, man? This is a different vibe from a few hours ago, man. Different guy. You was cool in the trench talks, man. What's going on?
I don't want people backtracking.
Man said, what is there to backtrack about?
I don't want people backtracking. Yeah, you man, because it's not just D. Yeah, because D's been slewing me about Kudus for like an hour and a half on the stream, and you man have been slewing me about Kudus for an hour and a half in the chat. So I don't want any backtracking. I'm a dreamer. Yeah, I'm deluded. You man are realistic. Yeah. So if you're not taking
the gaslighter, man.
Who are you taking after we've got the striker, left wing, and the centre mid?
Say that again. Say the last one again.
After the striker, left winger, and centre mid, who are you going for? Where are you spending the rest?
I call that Bob's your uncle after that. Like, I'll do your thing after that. Once you've addressed them areas, do your thing.
Okay. So go. So I need to know now.
If you really want to break it down, like we could all talk about goalies. I think personally we need another defender. But for me, if you address all them areas, I'll tell you can do what you want with the piece. Once you get me a centre mid, a left wing, and a forward, do your thing. You've addressed the areas. Maybe a 10.
It's a different question what you're asking, though. You know that.
Yeah.
You know the conversation had nothing to do with that. We said if you've got 250 to spend, you're not going to spend 100 on the right winger. That was the conversation.
But you think
Hooks is asking one question, you answer it, then he's asking the next one, and bro, you're
no.
Yeah.
No. Because I said, at roughly around 30 minutes, 35 minutes into the video, 60 million on Gyökeres, 40 million on Nico Williams, 50, however much it is for Zubamendi, and a 40 to 60 million on Kudus. It's probably closer to 60 million. So you, man, think that we're spending...
But Kudus got a release because like 80 something, isn't it?
But you, man, think that it's 100 M's for Kudus. I don't think it's 100 M's.
Where did I say it's 100 M's for Kudus? This is crazy.
You just said 100. You literally just said 100 million.
I said 100 M's for Kudus. You're moving mad. You see, you're drinking something.
Literally just said
I said 100 on Kudus.
Literally just before I
I'm never going to reply chat. Where at any point did I say that? Rewind it. I never said that on Kudus.
Remember, the chat are not stupid. They can hear.
Yeah. That's why I don't know why he's doing that. Like we can't replay it.
So look, 80 to 100. Look, this is one person.
That is what the ballpark figure will be for Kudus.
Yeah. But what's that going to do with Kudus? Like, I never mentioned that.
I won't lie. I haven't eaten yet. I'm hungry.
So, you're not yourself when you're hungry, innit?
You man are right. No. You man are right. You look. You kind of implied that, D. But it's cool.
How?
You man are right.
If his release clause is like 80 something, where?
I am wrong.
I said once you get a striker, left wing, and centre mid, Bob's your uncle. You can do what you want. Yeah. At least said we're just not gonna spend them peas there on Kudus. I'm on signing Kudus.
I know. I've learned. So I was unschooled. I was uneducated. I didn't know ball.
Why can't you just have a normal convo? Why you have a normal convo and say what you think? Why are you
doing that?
Because by the way, when I say what I think, I get told I'm a dreamer.
No, we're saying if Arteta, you're basically the whole point how it started was you said that Arteta didn't sign a striker. And I said he did sign a striker, just the striker that he signed right now is not good enough for where we are right now. Jesus is a striker, but now we've moved past him.
Yeah,
that's the point I'm making. So now it's not saying he didn't sign a striker. He signed a striker, but we now need another striker.
We just need bad boys and level raisers, man.
Two different conversations. Now you're there saying, oh, yeah, but if we need to raise the floor, so we need to sign...
And you got favourites. You don't want anyone to fight for their position. Are you standards FC, man? I hear it, man.
Yeah, swing it out, bro.
Why are we bringing in competition for Saka for the first place? It doesn't make sense.
It's not. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. I'm not saying Hooks is necessarily wrong with competition, but it's, you know that's not gonna happen.
Saka's not the player that we need to start thinking about how to rotate with. Of course, if you're thinking about maybe he can get some rest in some games, that's a different conversation to spending a large chunk of money to be competing with Saka. That's not where we need to be focused.
Yeah,
on.
yeah,
We
yeah.
need to focus on left wing and striker. But
And
you're
then centre
saying
mid, yeah.
if Kudos is available, we should sign him just because he can compete with Saka. That's not how. That's not how building works.
No, because he upgrades the squad.
So does how many people upgrade?
Bro, bear man, upgrade our squad, man.
Let me ask DG the question that you didn't want to answer. Yeah. So, would you rather have Kudus or Mikel Merino as an option for the midfield?
Option where?
For the midfield, as an option for the midfield, who would you rather have, Mikel Merino or?
Of course, Kudus is better, isn't it? Like, of course, I'm gonna say Kudus, but it's more 10s and 8s and 6s and shit. But I'd rather Kudus. Yeah, I'd rather Kudus. I'd rather Kudus. Like Merino, I don't know what he's on.
There we.
What do you mean? There we go. I'm happy. Some super duper analysis.
I'm happy.
Hooks is funny, you know.
I can't lie to you. I'm actually happy now.
He's a king of the gaslighting. I can't lie.
What are you talking about? I'm actually happy.
He ain't the king of the gaslighting.
King of the gaslighting.
No, I'm happy.
He ain't the king of the gaslighting. He ain't the king of the gaslighting.
He is, man. Because you ask you one question, then flip it to the next one. He is. Before you've answered that question, it's the next one, but you never said this. No, it's the king of the gaslighting. He's on his Piers Morgan shit today, man.
Bro, Piers Morgan, I hear.
Nah, you'll be like, well, from what I've seen of this live stream, you're funny still.
But what can you put Kingsley up and his comment and ask me and tell me what is he talking about?
But you couldn't answer the question. Though. He was right.
On the stream.
I don't know what he's on, man.
What he's talking about, I have no idea.
When I asked that same question, you couldn't answer it.
Well, what do you mean?
Because you knew that it was
DG. Merino, is a central midfielder. Yeah, Kudos is an attacking midfielder.
Yeah, he's a 10.
So why do you keep saying which one would I prefer?
Although
I don't know, Hooks is on his own team, man.
He's asking me the same question.
He's played 8 and 10 for Ghana and Iron. Say that again. He's played.
Yeah, of course, I'd rather my man over Merino, but it's almost two different centre mid roles. Of course, I'd rather this.
Merino's played 10 for Arsenal,
and that's the problem with our club, bro.
Merino's played 10 for Spain,
and these are the things that Arteta needs to stop doing next season. I'm not trying to hear Merino's ever play 10 for this football club. This glorious club.
What difference does it make if he's played 10 for Arsenal before? He's not a 10. What difference does it make?
I know he's not a 10. Do you know what? Yeah. I just feel like, you know, whatever I say is just going to be wrong in it. So I'd rather just, you get it, just hold that, wave the white flag. It's cool. I don't mind being wrong. I'm not the wrong kind of guy. Hey, if I'm wrong, if I'm the one that's, because you know what? Maybe I am the one that's buzzing. Maybe it is me that's buzzing. And if that's the case, if it's me that's buzzing,
look at this guy
for thinking.
Well, we've got hundreds of people in the chat. Listen, the chat can hear the convo. We've been on the stream for 2 hours.
I know.
The chat can hear. I've heard the whole convo for 2 hours. They know. They understand exactly how the convo started. So you doing this whole game is not going to work.
No. Maybe I'm the one that's buzzing that for thinking that Kudus is a great option to have in the squad because he can play 8, he can play 10, and he can play on the right. He can play in the 9, it's a false 9, and at a push, if needed, he can play left wing and would 100% be a better left winger than what we currently have. He would be better on the left than Trossard. He would be better on the left than Martinelli. So my bad. So
yeah, but we all said we take Kudus. I don't understand this. We're all rating Kudus' thing, that.
I'm just saying, we're not going to spend 85 million to rotate with Saka.
Yeah, that's it. There's 2 different combos going on. Like,
Sorry.
We're not spending the bag for him to rotate with Saka. It sounds wavy, and I'll be on it, but we're not doing that.
For the next 10 years. What's confusing about that?
Yeah.
Sorry. My bad. Sorry. I've got maybe I'm the one that's buzzing. So I've got, obviously, if there's 2 people that are now on stream, and the majority of people in the chat are saying Hooks, buzzing, then maybe I'm buzzing for thinking that Kudus is a great option to have in the squad. I hear it.
Nobody said that's not the case, fam. We all would take Kudus in the team, bro.
We need a left winger and a striker.
Exactly.
He's a good player. We know that. I don't understand what you're saying.
Hooks is taking two very different statements and just doing that.
He's reading the chat, taking it personally. He's taking the chat personally. That's what he's doing.
He's doing the mind games, man. He's doing mind games.
What we've learned today is I'm a dreamer. So I'm gonna dream. Yeah, I'm gonna dream of getting myself some breakfast. Yeah, because I'm hungry. So
yeah, you're not you when you're hungry still, man. Like, yeah,
nah, man.
I don't know what he's on today, man.
He's on some different type of timing.
So many streams with all these big people. He's on Redmond TV and all that. He gets all confused now. You know what I'm saying? He gets all confused with what's going on.
I can't believe Hooks is Standards FC today.
Today.
It's cool, man. We'll see the TikToks. We're gonna beat Real Madrid blind.
You see, it's my birthday, yeah, and 2 hours and 12 minutes of being draped about the place, like I'm in school when I'm doing drapes in matches in my getting just swung all over the place by you, man, and the chat.
This guy, blood.
I don't know what's wrong with him, man.
I'm not even safe.
Hooks is moving emotional today. It's cool, man.
Yeah,
he's moving. I just hope Arsenal win, man. He's back to normal. He's moving brazy today, man.
This is what I'm thinking. Do I do the Man United Everton? Wait, that would. I might just wait for do the Arsenal one. I might as well just wait and do the Arsenal.
Arsenal's at 3:00.
Yeah. Why can't you do Arsenal?
No, I said I might as well just wait because I was thinking of doing the Man United Everton, but I got to cook breakfast. I don't know if I can make breakfast and.
Yeah, man. You need to eat first, pause.
Yeah, before
there's a quick turnaround for the United game. Ain't that 12:30?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Might as well just do the Arsenal thing.
Yeah, if I do the Man United game, then I won't be able to eat. I'll have to pattern up like.
Yeah, you might as well just do that. You didn't watch along, D?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I did.
No. But Man United's too boring to watch, man. It's fun laughing at them, but they're actually horrible to watch play football, man.
Yeah, having to watch them like on a watch.
Horrible, bro.
You're forced to like fully.
Yeah, like you actually have to watch them. Like, nah, this horrible.
Because I can't watch the game properly, man. I find it hard to do, man.
I used to be like that. Now it's second nature. I used to be like that.
Subscribers, but I need to watch the game. So it's hard to watch the game like that. Yeah.
But naturally, I watch the games twice anyway, so it's kind of hard, man.
Oh, yeah.
You watch the game twice?
I watch every game twice, man. Because once you watch the game again, where your emotions are on the side, now you're seeing exactly what won.
Oh, you watch it to analyze the game. You watch to analyze the game.
Yeah, because there's been plenty of times I've sat there and I don't know. Let's just say I said, "Oh, Odegaard played shit." I watched the game again. I'm like, no, actually, he never actually played shit. You know, like I'm actually seeing something different.
Do you watch it again before, like doing your reaction? Sorry, not your fan cam, but like the first stream.
The tactical thing, yeah. But like obviously, when it's just immediate match reaction, there's just no time in it. Like whatever I thought first time around is what I thought in it. We just run with that. But naturally, you see different things, man. Because there's been times I've blamed certain man for when we've conceded. I've looked, I'm like, actually, he's not involved. You know, like he's actually not involved. Like it's the next man's issue. That's just why I've done that for years. I just like watching games twice, bro.
Yeah, no, I do hear it. But big up Caesar McMuffin with the super chat. Hey, happy birthday, G. Big up the panel and channel.
Smash the likes as well, man.
Yeah, obviously.
Smash the likes, man.
Subscribe, all of them things.
Are any of you going live before?
No, I'm not going live. Man.
It's a 2 p.m. thing.
You're not going live.
Yeah.
No, Castle side must be live. They must be streaming on Never a Foul side, man. There must be something. Someone must be live, man.
Yeah, redirect to someone.
Yeah, man. Someone's got to be live. Let me see.
Someone. Yeah, we get me.
Cousin them, man. There must be something, man. There must be some sort of talk. Oh shit, man. That's not looking like even there. Look.
We need an Arsenal watch along with all of you. No, big facts. We do.
Facts.
We'll link up more, man. We're linking up more, man.
Redirects to Shy Channel still. Redirected that one over there still. Redirected that one. Yeah, we're trying to your thing.
Goldbridge is live. You should spam Goldbridge's chat.
No, things live,
Goldbridge is live.
Black is live.
Sleep. Saeed's live.
Yeah. Oh, Saeed's live.
Saeed's live. Well, someone in the chat said he's live. Who else is there? I can't see no one live on my thing, you know.
No one's live yet. They're just waiting for watch-alongs, isn't it?
Yeah.
Live at 11:15. Okay, yeah, cool. I sent over to Saeed's watch-along then, innit? And yeah, we should pattern. Obviously, DG Media. You must know a way to pattern up. Do you know what? Yeah. Do you know what? I actually want to do like group watches, but the only thing is, is how to get the timer on the background.
Get the what?
That's the only thing. The timer on the background, isn't it?
As I told you yesterday, bro, some random youth patterned my thing years ago. I haven't touched it since. I don't know nothing about that. I was all gonna ask you. I need to pattern up my graphics. Like my thing is too basic compared to some of the watching.
I can show you something. So I'm gonna show you something. I've got one thing. I'm gonna show you something. So I'm gonna send it to you.
Yeah, man, because like my thing is meaty, bro. I need
to
graphics.
Use OBS.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you something. But I'm gonna show you something. No, I'll send you.
Yeah, man, because that is the next thing to me. I don't know about none of the technology thing. My thing is just talking football, bro. Like one of my subscribers actually helped me with that thing. I should have.
I'm gonna show you something now, yeah. If you watch this, yeah. Someone showed me. I did it for like 5 hours. I'll show you something now.
Big up Dan Smith with the we might be rivals, but we share a birthday. Big up Dan, your birthday as well. Let's get some happy birthday.
Happy birthday to your thing.
And you know what? Before we do head out, we might as well do it. What's your
Arsenal?
2-0 Arsenal, man. Fuck it, man. It's a positive thing to the end of the season now, man. Fuck it. Sterling's bagging today, man.
Sterling's bagging. Okay, I see.
Inshallah, man.
Living your Jesus.
Yeah, I hope so, man.
Yeah, join the chat, man. We want to hear what you have to say, man.
Check your WhatsApp. Look at what I said. You'll see something. I'll show you how to do. Someone taught me ages ago. But I'm kind of hot technical.
What's your prediction?
I'm gonna pre that when we're done.
I think we'll have a win, a slide win potentially.
No scoreline. I hear it.
Yeah, potentially a slide win.
Are you man nervous about the game though?
I'm not.
Seriously though.
No, personally, I'm not.
Losing on your birthday is mad. I'm blaming you for everything if it goes left. I can't lie, Hooks.
But we're not gonna lose.
But at home is where we do the BS for me, man.
Yeah,
I think we'll win.
I do hear that, but I just think that West Ham are just in a worse position than we are. Like, if anything, I think we're lucky to be facing West Ham. Like, West Ham have their own problems that I think are much larger than our problems. So, yeah, I'm not too concerned.
But this Graham Potter youth, man, like he's got something for us, man. I swear he beat us when he was what team was it? Not Swansea, like Ostersons or something like that. We played them in Europa League, man. I'm always superstitious of things like that. He might have something.
I'll be maybe I'm the wrong person to have this conversation with, because I genuinely have zero fear for this game today.
We can't be scared. Like, bro, the minimum, we all know if we win the league, we have to win all our games, innit? So there's no time for the fear thing. Like, you need to beat West Ham today. Like,
but you man don't believe we're winning the league. So I don't even think you man can really be rising the celebrations like that when we're doing it, because you man ain't.
I believe
what are you talking about, bro? Like,
you man ain't out here putting your chest on the line like me, bro.
And if we win the league, we can all celebrate.
Higher than yours.
Huh?
Manchester's higher than yours.
It depends what side of the bed Hooks wakes up, man. Because I've seen him do I've given up on Arteta. I turned on Arteta. You know what? I was wrong. He sold me a dream, and then it's Top Gear the thing the next day. Yeah, now it's Standards FC. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I'm Mystique from X-Men. I hear it. That's what DG saying.
Go eat.
You're not being you in the last 2 hours, bro. Seriously.
I had that 3 hours sleep though, so I hear it. But yo, big up you, man. Obviously, love for coming on. You know, obviously, first and foremost. Famzone TV
again, man.
DG Media is in the title of the video, so go and subscribe over to them, man. Obviously, on your way out, like the video. On your way out, subscribe to the channel. On your way out, become a member to the channel as well. And I will be sending you over to Saeed TV. So make sure you're letting him know where you came from, innit? When we roll up into streams, we do it properly, you know.
Facts.
Get it?
Yeah.
So we'll catch you next time. I am gonna go live for the Arsenal game. So if anybody wants to watch me be happy because we're gonna win, you know where to be. And I'll catch y'all next time. Come on, you.